They want to join us. They want to join us.
I don't think. Oh yeah, Didi's in the Sinbin chat. Although Junkenstein is only 4 people, so I don't know how fast we can expect Maui and Harry
We
to
could
be
just
in.
play some mystery for a bit.
Yeah, let's do that. Then if we get sick of that, we have options.
Yeah. And there's shark socks.
Oh, that's true.
We could get like almost a whole team. Wait, no, that is a whole team. We could have a whole team.
Heck. I'll message him, see if he's interested. Dude.
I just realized I'm streaming so everyone can see my friend list. Well, you gotta stop hitting buttons, buddy. Don't know why you're hitting buttons. What song is that? That's a song. I don't know what.
Doesn't seem familiar.
I swear it was like in Looney Tunes or something.
Oh, probably.
I don't know. Could just be me being crazy. Also, Doomfist skin, man. It's good. I like it. Did you see he got a beard instead of the stuff he normally has on his jaw?
Huh.
I need Brigitte skin. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Sweet. Should we do Overwatch chat or Discord chat?
I'm just gonna. I think it's probably easier to do it in Discord because.
I think so too. I don't like the in-game
Maui.
Yeah, that too.
Nah. Okay, Shark is out. He is playing some competitive.
Oh.
Free for all. Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah. Like, why would you do that?
Why do you hate yourself, Shark? I love you, man, but dude.
Glutton for punishment.
I think that might dip over into the self-harm category.
Yeah. At least that's like the one competitive game mode where it's not important to communicate with strangers.
Yeah. I mean,
you could just turn off the whole chat and not worry about it.
Except I'm bad at video games, so it doesn't go well for me.
Oh, well, same. Oh, I was so mad. I played a game to test whether my computer was going to be a big old dingus after I restarted it, and it works. The game runs fine now, so I just needed to reboot.
Oh. Okay, let me go grab him some milk while we're waiting.
Okie doke.
Yeah. On this trigger. Kismet. On this Kismet and trigger.
Oh, you're right. It does say asks. I hate that a lot.
Hello?
Hey.
I made it. I Everything's taking so long to load. This is so
Oh.
fucking funny. It's
Oh,
okay.
no.
I have
Hi.
a potato for an internet now. It's okay.
No potatoes.
Hey, Pear, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, we got a good thing going here.
Also, dear, we are streaming. Just to give you a heads up.
Oh, sure.
So don't mess up, or the whole internet will see it.
They're gonna see it.
I just feel like I
I
should
will.
warn people that, hey, you're on the internet. If you don't like it, let me know. I'll turn it off.
Okay, so our options, Mystery Heroes. We were planning to do that, or
It's a
Don't Find
mystery.
Revenge. Does anyone have preference?
No preference, really.
No preference. I'm making sure my graphics are set to potato.
Potato. You know, it would be funny if a game came out with a setting that said potato, and it literally changed everything in the game to just a potato.
Yup.
You imagine just
Pear.
like a Torbjorn potato with a little like claw hand. A Zarya potato with bright pink hair.
All right, Pear, that's up to you. What do you want to play?
What? I don't have any preference.
I like
Okay.
Mystery Heroes because it removes choice from me. It's not my fault. The video game made me choose it.
Oh man,
Good point.
Maui and I were playing yesterday, and there was a dude in our group who claimed that someone on the enemy team was DDoSing him specifically.
Oh, really?
Really, he said it's not unheard of for them to target just one player, and I'm like, yeah, no, it kind of is.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Everybody was laughing at him. Yeah. Or no, I think it was quick play. It was quick play.
Oh,
But like, it was.
still pretty funny.
He was bad, man. And it wouldn't have been so noticeable if he wasn't playing Hanzo.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah. They're DDoSing me. Are they? Really?
I would. Just for him
Also-
picking Hanzo.
Also, I am
That's the
drinking, so just as a heads up.
We're gonna get cronkiffy.
Yeah. I
I'm
got-
drinking coffee.
I got 100
Uh,
proof
cold
Evan
water.
Williams and Dr. Pepper, so.
Nice. I assume that's good.
It's, Evan Williams is whiskey, a bourbon.
Oh, okay.
So bourbon and Dr. Pepper, which is good.
Cool.
But it's really strong bourbon. And it was funny because Pete was like, I don't know what kind of bourbon to get you because the one you usually get is really expensive. We don't have that kind of money. And I was like, just get me something that sounds good. He's like, what about Evan Williams? I'm like, that sounds familiar. And I can't remember why. And then he gets it, and I get home and I take a shot, and I'm like, just a flood of early 20s / late teens memories just came rushing back. And I'm like, oh, I remember this friend.
We have 2 Lucios, so that's good. That's very
Wait,
good.
what? Oh.
Oh
heck.
no, Pear, you're not in the game.
Here. Why?
No. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry I didn't
Oh.
invite you to the group. I saw you were in the Discord, and I was like, oh, Pear's here. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna take us out of here.
No, you can just.
What's-
It's fine.
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. Why didn't you request an invite?
I didn't. I was waiting. We were talking. I didn't realize you were pulling up.
Oh boy.
I thought I was
Real
having a
good.
drink.
Listen, okay, the Discord like overlay thing is really throwing me off. So I don't look over at the Overwatch like list of players in your group. I'm looking at the at the Discord thing. I'm like, yep, that's paired. We're definitely 4 of us here in this game.
We're definitely all here. No one's missing. Not even a little.
Every one of us is currently playing.
Welcome to reality.
Ooh, I never played this map. I don't know where anything is.
It's terrible.
Is it?
Oh, and we're waiting. Oh, no, we're not.
It's a good map. I'm just still bad at it. No,
Donnie?
I don't want to be Doomfist.
Well, you want to switch?
I don't know about that.
Embrace your inner fisto.
Get to fisting, buddy.
It's
No.
time to
The fist on real good. How do I go places? Can I get upstairs? How'd you
There's
get
a-
up there, bud?
I jumped.
No. Okay, there's stairs here. Stairs.
But,
Okay.
yes.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Good. I'm gonna be a sitting duck. Oh no!
Hello there. Hey. I grow tired.
So, where does the payload start? It looks like we're kind of around the corner.
Yeah, there's the big building up front.
Okay.
So yeah, it's around the corner from.
Attackers incoming.
I can't see
Wait, hold on,
anything
here's-
yet, which is very exciting
Oh.
for me.
That explains why you're the one that's on the opposite side of the map.
I'm coming.
It's all good.
I'm Symmetra. I wasn't gonna do anything anyway.
They've got a Widowmaker, so I cannot show my face.
That's not something that props can fix.
Da-da-da.
Ah! And there's a junker
Oh.
boy. I'm in the,
Uh-oh.
Where are you?
in the
Where are you
canal.
going? What's going on?
I'm going for a swim. BRB, guys.
Oh!
There goes me.
Oh!
Oh
I
my
killed a
goodness.
McCree.
You did.
I can't even see anyone, and I can kill a McCree, so that feels good.
Oh, is it doing that thing where you don't see? the
Yeah,
player
it's
come
okay.
up?
It's starting.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Now I'm a Hanzo. That's gonna be so much better.
That which is unseen.
All right.
Marked by the dragon.
Okay.
Oh,
This is the
the
map
Junkrat's
from-
almost dead, but
Oh no, we didn't get him. Ah, damn it.
yeah, it's the map from Retribution.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I didn't see where the checkpoint was.
Build 'em
Well,
up.
now I know.
Break 'em down.
No. Right. Go fast.
Wee! It's me, the junkie
Oh.
boy.
I foresee great.
I hope that's one of
Dirty
us.
rowdy boy.
Time to be
Ah,
a dirty,
ah,
rowdy
look at me.
boy.
Oh!
Ow!
It hurts as us, precious. Oh, Jesus.
Such potential.
Ah! Oh, there goes me.
Shit. Not good. Ugh.
I'm glad I decided to just have one drink instead of my joke earlier with Maui about having a shot every time I die.
Yeah. So, real quick, how do you play Brigitte? Like, how do you do it?
Treat her like DPS.
Okay.
Right click is your shield, and then if you left click with her shield up, you bash people. E is you throw your armor pack thingy.
Shit. Yeah.
I will protect the innocent.
Oh, good.
Fuck.
I'm Torbjorn.
Ooh! Mommy.
Oh, pair.
No.
Oh, pair. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. there's
Another
one.
Junkrat is coming.
Can't get up! I can't get up! I'm out. Oh no! Bye, Falco.
I have not played this game in so long.
Together, we are
I'm glad it's Mystery Heroes. Makes me feel better about being so bad at video games.
Same.
Oh, that
Alright, we
was-
did it.
I won!
We won, you guys. I have 1 elimination and I'm silver. It's not a good sign.
play of the game.
Oh.
Well, that wasn't meant to be caps lock, but there.
You're just very excited about it.
Too many.
Many.
All right. Amy is not hip with the times.
Welcome to Rialto.
Yes.
Do you like the new Lucio skin that just looks exactly like the other one except with more knee pads?
Yeah, I mean, I would be mad except he got a really cool one last year for this.
Oh no, totally did. I just
I do.
thought, yeah,
I do kind of like the eyeglasses, though. The sunglasses.
They're cool. Yeah.
there
I
was
think-
a good picture of the that one meme that's Dave and then the cooler Dave.
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw that pop up on Maywatch.
I'm very dizzy. So help! I can't get down. I
It's the
stole busy
MoMA.
lifting drinks.
No! You have to burp!
Stuck.
You have to burp!
Get that shield, boy. So is this map really heavily weighted in favor of the attackers, or did we just not have a good time last
We're
round?
bad at video games. I don't
There's a
know.
little of both.
Okay, so we might have a better time. Don't you hack me!
I got hacked!
No! 50, no. 50, stop. Oh, I hate
So
it.
now that everything is loaded, it's not as potatoey as before, so I'm glad.
That's good.
That's good.
I mean, like, even when I was on Comcast before we moved, I would still have that issue, so I'm not sure. if
I
it's
almost
my-
got the May. Why am I getting hacked so
Why
much?
there's so many sombras?
Oh, there goes me.
Oh, you're doing fine. Ugh, I'm dead. We did it.
Cheers, love. The cavalry.
Now I'm a
here.
tracer. This won't last long.
Oh! Ugh!
Bleh.
When the Sombra teleports the second that you Widow click.
Ever get that feeling, deja vu?
Woo!
I'm a chomp.
And Moira's.
Oh, fuck. I fell in the water.
Got her! Good job, Pear.
Stop healing the. I keep trying to kill the enemy Zarya. Someone stop me.
You don't want to do that.
I'm trying.
It's
Trying
not
to dodge.
effective. I know it seems like it at the time, but
Yeah, just peeing all over everyone. Have some food.
They have a Pharah.
Ah, behind is a
Oh.
reef man.
Can I get a thank you? Thank you. Woo! Oh!
No. Oh, jeez, is he?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm all out of juice.
Oh, that's not good.
Gotta slurp. Gotta slurp
Ever
this
get
boy.
that feeling, deja
trying
vu?
so hard to kill that jumpy ass Genji.
No, I just got my ult.
Oh,
Oh.
oh good. I'll be super helpful. We have 3 snipers. This is good.
That's great.
Glad this happened.
And a bastion. His best job is to sit back and shoot.
Can't forget the bastion.
Oh, they've got a sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. I had to explain that joke to Pete the other day. Like, how do you not know Dora the Explorer?
Doesn't he have a child?
Yeah, but he doesn't watch Dora. He watches Blippi. He really likes his Blippi, which is a YouTube guy. He likes Blippi and Little Einsteins and Chuggington. Like, those are his main ones, I think. Thomas, of course. It's Thomas.
Oh gosh.
Ow!
Gosh diddly darn it.
Are you shouting widow?
Oh, Falco!
What's
Hold on,
that?
Falco. I got you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Baby.
Oh,
Oh!
good.
Nope!
I think I hacked one of them, maybe.
Oh, we're supposed to be escorting a payload, huh?
Where's my child?
Yeah, but none of us are getting
Oh,
good.
shh. Hey, Donnie! Donnie, come here, buddy! What you doing?
We have 3 Lucios.
Well, we should be able
What were
to
you
be
doing?
little
Were you an
bouncy-
excavator in a cat box?
Come on, let's
That
flip
is
it up.
disgusting.
Yeah, get on the point.
Ah, ah, ah. Oh, it's
Come here, buddy. I gotta wash your hands off. Oh! Yeah, let's clean your hands
Yeah, get that
Nice. Hell
brain,
yeah.
brainy.
off. You can't do
Between the
that.
3 of us healing each other, we literally can't die. We're immortal now.
We don't excavator in the cat box. Okay? Come here and watch Blippi.
10 seconds remaining.
I just realized he was,
We can die.
Oh, we super can. Oh no, all 3 of us in one! Oh, that's
It's
so
because they
bad.
had a Symmetra.
I'm
They,
sorry.
they did
Donnie?
a...
Okay,
Thank
give me a
you.
second.
Just all like, okay,
Donnie?
we all melted.
Play of the game.
That's my claim to fame.
Yay, Falco! I had to go.
Not a payload.
I had to go put the baby gate back up because I had done the cat boxes earlier. I forgot to put it back up, and Donnie went and played excavator in the cat box.
Oh no.
Yeah, which means he makes his hand like a scoop, and he scoops it all up and then dumps it back out. I mean, thankfully it's clean litter because I just changed everything and washed it down. But oh, buddy,
Oh god. Still not great.
I already washed your hands. I gave you the sanitizer. You want some more? Here. There you go.
King's Row is better than that other one.
I like King's Row.
But, oh no.
Ready for combat maneuver.
Who gave me this guy?
Ah. Nope, that's all you need, buddy. No, you're done.
They're not as young as they used to be.
Oh jeez. I'm still loading it. Okay, oh good, I'm so much good.
Attackers
Oh no, I have 30 seconds to get to the point. Oh shoot.
Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Is it
Someone pick me up
cream?
and throw me to the
Naughty
point.
waste.
That looked like it hurt.
Daddy's scared.
Yep. Where'd you put turrets? I put turrets here.
There's someone up in the window.
Daddy's scared.
one.
Can you guys hear that plane?
Incoming.
No,
No.
Okay. I'm just curious.
they have a Farah.
Enemy turret ahead.
They put a turret up. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Enemy turret
They're
destroyed.
gonna just sit here and hit my shield until I die.
Oh no! Oh, I got hit in the face with a lot of fire.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Oh no.
Hello.
Enemy turret ahead. Very well.
we have a healer
Alright.
or?
Nope.
You're in my neighborhood now, son.
Get him. You get him?
Health restored.
Enemy turret ahead. Hello.
Ow. May, no. Oh no!
Oh no!
Four was just Swiss cheese. How many
no.
turrets do they have? Just the one? Okay.
Oh, that's me.
Oh no!
Yay! I helped.
No, I'm the worst one. Okay, be back in like 5 minutes on Bastion.
All right. Oh, Zarya coming in.
I'm very slow. Doesn't look good.
Enemy turrets.
Hey, party people. I'm on the point.
Good.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Our Genji's single-handed.
I just killed a lot of people as soldier. That feels weird.
Yeah, I saw that. That was great. I mean, I didn't see it, but...
Yeah.
You felt it in your heart, and I
Are you
believe
okay?
that.
Observed it from afar.
Do you think maybe you should be careful?
Objective lost.
Here I am.
You can't heal
Oh, can you
or
not?
do anything. I hacked him. Oh, careful, careful, careful. There's a lot of them in here.
Yeah. Yay! Killed the Brigitte though.
Not that Brigitte, though.
Much better.
Now I am the Brigitte.
I got the tracer.
Nice. Hell yeah.
She decided to fight me on a full health pack. Woo! I'm paying for my hubris. Buddy, calm
Oh,
down.
bud, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
Pull down.
there. You're good.
I'm all.
It's gonna play more Blippi.
I
Look.
should not be in a room with this man. Oh, why do they have so many roadhogs? They're just constantly healing themselves. Stop it.
I don't know how to play this character. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Maui, get drunk with me.
Get what?
Drunk.
I can't drink. I'll have a seizure.
Oh
Remember?
no, I forgot.
I mean, I can drink anyway if you want.
I don't want.
Somebody call the doctor. Somebody put the doctor on standby, and then I can drink. And then when I'm not able to type coherently anymore, you can call 911.
No, I don't like any of that.
And then we'll have a grand old time.
Oh, there's so
And
many maids.
also, I won't die.
Oh, whoa. I'm gonna hog.
I forgot about the whole I don't drink because my medication will kill me if I do.
I was not peed on enough to survive. I'm
Ah,
sorry.
running.
Somebody pee on her. Go and pee upon. Who's the peer? Who's the designated peer? I don't think we. The Moira is not a friend. Oh, that's the problem. That she's a piece of shit. Ah! Dark. Close out of all these heckin' tabs. I still have this twine sale open. Gotta get me some of that. Gotta get me some of that twine.
Ah! All my heals went away.
I legitimately do need twine. Actually, I should probably buy it while it's on sale.
Nice pair.
Does twine cost money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice!
If you want
Oh,
like good
that was
twine
choice.
thing.
I don't even care that we lost. That was amazing.
What kind of? I used
Like-
free twine, and I make games.
You. I think we're talking about different things.
What twine are you talking about?
Like
Heyo!
string to tie.
Oh, there we go. I'm
Which one
thinking.
was-
Twine makes video
That
games. Well,
was
not video
lovely
games, but
pair. I love it.
Oh, that's so good!
Oh, that was worth losing. I don't care.
the
I like that you assumed that it was something like interesting and
Get in the game,
I
Maui.
like
not-
that you
and not
gave me that much credit.
Much obliged.
juke
Yeah, no.
cord.
Yeah.
Get in the game,
I
Maui.
was- I'm a loading in. Yeah, I was talking about literal twine from Tractor Supply because they sent me an advert because that's the kind of person that I am.
No, that's absolutely fine.
I just gotta get that twine.
You gotta get that twine though. Yeah, I was so confused. So I was like, no, twine is open source.
I wish I had me some open source twine.
There's a lot of tutorials online. I'll find some for you.
Open source twine is when you go to the garden center of Home Depot and steal all the twine off the hay.
Yeah. No, but it makes choose your own adventure type stories.
Oh, that's a lot more interesting than what I was talking about.
Listen, tying stuff together is cool too.
You could tie someone up with twine, but I don't really recommend it. It's kind of scratchy.
It's a little bit scratchy and thin, but it
Yeah.
is. I need to like tie tomatoes.
I mean, if you're
to
into
stakes
that.
and-
Yes.
I have to support my cucumbers.
They get wild. I don't blame you.
They do. I need to. That and oh, I already have zip ties as well in my shopping cart.
You're prepared.
Zip ties, twine, wood chipper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Police
like
at your
that
door.
you're like handyman or
Yeah.
fun haver.
Yeah. Who knows? Who can tell, really?
My
They always
ex,
assume that I want this hipster twine that people make jewelry out of, and I'm like, no, I want the regular.
No, I'm not into macrame. I just want to tie up some tomatoes.
I just need to tie my tomatoes.
my ex used to make like floggers and stuff, and so he used to joke that Home Depot was his toy store.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
he'd
mean,
go
it's
there
mine
for-
too, just for different
Yeah.
reasons. They do have a lot of good like nylon rope there. Very affordable nylon rope.
Donnie, you are gonna fall on your ass.
Ow!
Yeah.
Downloading the update.
Immediately says ow.
Oh.
You still
Well,
logged in,
I
Maui?
don't know what.
Yeah,
to
it's
even
putting the friggin' update on there. It's almost done.
think about it. Watch your blippy and stop jumping in the chair. You missed him being an excavator in the cat box, Maui.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Thankfully, I had just cleaned everything, so.
I was excavating the ferret cage most of the day, so.
Donnie, sit.
Oh, I should put up pictures
your
of
butt
my
in the
snake
chair.
cage.
Oh, honey, it scared the boy. Something fell and it scared the boy.
Oh dear, did you read the chat about what happened to Maui's boy today?
No, what did your boy?
Oh, not this. I'm talking to Sparta, so it wasn't him. It was one of my ferrets, Gunner. So he has like a mass in one of his back legs, like connected to his pelvis, and it's just like.
Poor
And
thing.
he so he went to the vet and everything, and they were like, oh yeah, that's like, it's not a big deal. It's not gonna really inhibit his quality of life. It's not painful. And it's not cancerous or anything. The only thing is that it could inhibit the like nerve function. So just to make sure that his that he doesn't like drag his feet and hurt him or whatever. And he's been getting around perfectly fine, despite not being able to use that leg as much, because he just kind of uses it like a little peg leg. Unfortunately, I feed them and my dog Sparta on like a raw diet where they get like like meat and stuff. Because I just prefer that they seem healthier that way. So I usually, the ferrets get like chicken wings or drumsticks, and then I just let them like I put it in like whole and let them work through it themselves. So apparently, because he doesn't have any like feeling in that foot, he didn't. He got confused.
Yeah.
So I came out. So I came out this morning, and I was making them food, and I noticed that there was some blood, and I was like, oh, is that from them
Get in
eating
a chair.
something? And then I realized that yes and no.
Oh no!
So thankfully it wasn't like, because their teeth are designed to like shear anyway.
Yeah.
It's like I use bandage and gauze and everything, but he just like
You're welcome.
He just went for it.
yeah, and he just kind of like there's no
Maui, get in the game.
now it's like a real peg leg. It's almost done. It's
my
updating.
God.
Yeah,
Poor
so he just
baby.
at first I was like, oh God, how did he hurt himself? Because I didn't hear him make any noise. So I was sterilizing the cage to make sure that he didn't get an infection or anything. And then I realized that there was only any blood on the platform that they eat on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no.
Maui, get in the game or Falco's gonna start without you.
I'm trying. It's updating.
No, I
I'm
fat
just-
fingered it. And
What a
accidentally put it
poor
in the-
little
in the search
baby.
queue for a second.
Yeah,
He
he's like
ate his own
animals.
toes.
He's just like, and that's the thing too, is like, it took me a minute because I was so like alarmed, because I noticed, and he was just like, he had no concern whatsoever because he didn't have any feeling in his foot.
Right. Just
So he
keep
just-
going.
Yeah,
It's
so he was just like running around, and I had to shave his little foot and then like bandage it and everything, and I gave him a bath to make sure that he was clean. And the whole time he was just being an asshole like usual. And thankfully he like, I guess because he can't feel that it feels funny, he's leaving the like gauze and stuff on his foot.
Oh, good.
But
So
yeah,
it's not
so
like
he just-
itchy or anything.
No, yeah. So he just like, so he's just I shaved his leg on that side, and I was like, ah, look at your little drumstick leg. Oh.
What a cute little idiot.
Yeah,
They're kind of the best creatures.
I do love them, even though they're just real dumb. Up until now, Trigger had like the crown for stupid bullshit because he pulled the a fireplace gate aside, and like rolled in ashes until he was just like black, because they're both white. And then he was like running through the house, just covered in ashes from the fireplace. And we had to like put like heavy furniture in front of it because he would do anything possible to pull the fireplace gate down so he could get in there and roll in the ashes. But no, I think Gunnar took it this time. At least for now. I don't know if Trigger's gonna try to one-up him later, but
I mean, he might.
he might.
Mine's much less exciting. I just got a 40-gallon for half off at the Petco.
Nice.
So good.
So I
That's
put
nice.
my little corn in there, and
Aw.
he was running around like he's never run before, trying to get to all the little corners.
You have so much space.
Yeah, I want to build little. It's not a 40 long. It's like the 40 kind of long.
Yeah.
And so I want to build like some shelves or something for him so he can get.
Yeah, that's what I have for my cane toads. 'Cause
Mhm.
I got mine out of a dumpster. It was part of like a turtle
Oh, nice.
kit thing. So I just got it out of the trash, but it's big enough for my two horrible piss boys.
Yeah, they say that you can keep a corn snake in a 20-gallon forever, but I'm.
I don't know. That's one thing at least with it, because I don't really keep reptiles. I only keep amphibians.
They also say you can keep a betta in a vase, so...
Yeah.
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 And this is also coming from people who like breed them and stuff, so they just put them in those sterilite tubs too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Cause like I keep a lot of toads, and I had like an American toad is like softball size, and you can keep them like a single toad in a 10-gallon technically. But when I gave them more space, because I'm extra as hell, so I put them in like when I had 3 of them, I had them in the 40. then they like move around a lot more, and they're out and about, and they have a lot of stuff they want to do. And I feel like people mistake the fact that they're like not ill or anything for it being enough space when they'll use a lot of the space you give them. And I feel like snakes get that a lot because snakes just sit there and do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just because something is surviving doesn't mean it's happy. Or
Yeah.
not that they have the ability to have happiness, but, you know, fulfilled.
Yeah, I feel like
Thrive.
they-
Survive
yeah.
versus thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I noticed that like that's a big thing with a lot of types of bigger frogs, like the cane toads and like Pac-Man frogs and pixie frogs and stuff, because frogs will spend a lot of their time just like sitting and doing nothing.
Maui,
So people,
they found a preserved dinosaur tail in amber.
Yeah, they found that a few months ago. It's super
It's
cool.
got feathers!
Yep. Everyone kept saying they've got feathers.
Well, yeah. I just love that.
did you
They finally found one.
did you ever see that one of the little like theropod one that they found that had venom glands?
I did not.
There was
There's Maui.
one. It's not super new, but it was a lot of times they'll like check around lava flows because when lava
Oh, this was
encases it's super clean.
December
And it
2016.
was like, oh yeah, but a lot of times it's really clean when they do it that way. So they found one and it was like a little. It's kind of like an Archaeopteryx, but it was a different type of little theropod. But you could see all the feathers and like dinosaur fluff and stuff, and then they noticed that because the skull was like the imprint of the skull was so well preserved, they could see that it had like venom glands, which we didn't know was a thing until then.
That's so cool.
Whoa! Look at it,
Science.
fuzzy boy.
I signed up to do fucking baby seal stranding watch. So when and any other, you know, marine
so
mammals
cool.
Save those
that
children.
go up
So
on the
cool.
beach. But so they just like put your name on a mailing list and you get kind of like an area, and if anyone calls in a report, you're the one that goes and checks it out and escalates it higher if it needs to be. So it's like a lot. I mean, like when the moms go to hunt, you know, they can't take the babies with them, so they're gonna put them on the on the beach. So you just sit with them to make sure that no humans
There
or
we go.
dogs or anything
Like a
mess with them.
seal babysitter.
Yeah, they call it pup sitting.
Oh, that's so cute.
By the way, when we
That's
buy our
adorable.
land in Montana, y'all are welcome to visit at any point. Just give me a heads up you're coming out.
Oh, is that where you
I totally
decided
will.
to go out?
Yeah, for a bunch of reasons. Firstly, like, even in high school, I wasn't meant for the city. Like, I don't like people, and Portland is very people-y.
Yeah.
And it's just getting worse, and people are getting stupid, and housing costs are insane. And
It's getting like that here. It's bad.
Pete's
you
job
ain't lying.
is with Amtrak, and
So
there's
as long
a
as he can get on a train, he's good, right?
yeah, there's a cruise station in Shelby, Montana, which is like it's like 3,000 people, and I was like, oh, that sounds wonderful. And then we were looking at houses to buy, and there's several with land that I could have, and I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Please get me out of here.
Yeah.
And the cost of living for a family of 4 in Shelby, Montana is like $20,000 a year.
Incredible.
So I was like, yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about how it ended up where we're out now? So we ended up at a place with 10,000 people instead of the like 5 million of Seattle, right? And for $75 a month cheaper than we were paying at our house that we were sharing with another person, we got a 2-bedroom with an office.
Good job, Falco. Oh.
Thank you.
So we're paying
there's
$1,200 a
one.
month for a
Oh
freaking
wow.
Nice.
3-bedroom place, pretty much.
That's a nice
We,
price for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Reaper's guns don't do anything. It's like
Yeah,
Nerf guns.
We're paying $922 for a 2-bedroom apartment in rent control, in low income housing, basically. And it's like the studio apartment that we were in. It was like 500 square feet, just a studio apartment. When we moved out, they wanted $1,100 for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like the house we were living in was they had just raised the rent to $1,950 or something like that for a 3-bedroom house.
Yeah, the thing is, it's that apartment complex that's right across from the 7-Eleven by high school. It's that apartment complex.
Only to conflict.
Like, you're gonna charge $1,100 for a studio here?
Oh yeah, like, so the next cheapest place we could find in our area, because we were like, this place is getting stupid, and also we're sick of having roommates.
Yeah.
Was $2,500 a month for the same size.
Yeah,
2,500.
like
We were fucking $600 a month more. Like,
crashing solo. Nice.
Yeah, I can't really do roommates anymore. I'm like, I have a character flaw where I will blame household problems on the other roommate, and like
relatable.
Even if it's something that I've done or it's my chore, it's like, oh, so and so didn't do X again, and I'm like, did they?
It's all their fault for some reason,
right?
Some shit.
Yep.
Contribute to the house once in a while, why don't you? I'm gonna go play video games.
Yep. Oh my god. Yeah, I've
like I
gotten
can't.
Like cooler as a person now that I'm not mad at my roommate all the time.
Right?
It was like he wasn't even. I'm like, ugh, he's walking around again. What an ass.
What do you mean he's eating again? He just ate yesterday. He's fucking eating.
Probably my favorite burner.
Hey, stop that! Oh God! Oh. Sorry, the child. The child grabbed the air pump for the fish tank and touched it to my desk and made the whole damn thing vibrate loudly.
Oh God!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, Farah!
Oh, I have one health.
I got you! I got you! I got you! I got you!
Thank you! Thank you!
Okay.
Oh! That was a nice save. What a good Farah. Oh boy.
Donnie, leave it alone. Sorry. I'm gonna...
Oh, apparently.
Oh, Falco!
Sorry, my game
There's a Bastion.
Yep.
Bastion over there.
I'm really trying.
Get her, dear.
Is Perrin voiceful?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here. He's just quiet. Oh, Falco!
Sorry.
No, that was a good scream. You were out of the Mei ult, and so I was able to jump to you.
Oh.
Rip in pieces, you little bitches.
That was a where do I go? I'm gonna go Falco.
Woo! We did it, you guys. We won the game.
Kinda.
We won video games.
Now we just gotta win for 5.5 more minutes.
My headset's about to die. This is a problem.
Hey, but this is the first time we've gotten and defended it, so I'm proud of all of us.
Right?
It took us this long to warm up.
Did you get, dear, did you get the pink Mercy skin, by the way?
I did.
Did you notice she has little magical girl twinkle noises?
Yes,
I
love
did. Them.
Very good.
Since moving, the only thing I've done on Overwatch is log in, buy that, and then test it.
Yeah.
On the little robots.
Oh God, Sombra, you ass!
Sombra's shooting me. She's shooting me.
Oh God.
I tried.
I don't need to fly to shoot rockets at you.
Oh, Pear.
You okay, Pear?
Yeah.
You just took a lot of damage.
Oh, you concentrate.
Pear, normally you're yelling out a whole bunch of stuff. Are you okay?
You concentrate. Are you okay? Pear?
Don't let the prostate exam get me, Pear. Thank you.
She doesn't have good insurance, Pear.
Can't afford a prostate exam. I don't know why they would have given me one when I'm a lady, but okay.
Oh, this is.
Woo!
Lining up for me like little. Ah, quit sniping.
There's a widow that's trying to get me real bad.
I can't res you. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I just used it on Maui.
Woo!
What's a Zen?
I'm healing you as hard as I can.
Thank you.
Nice, guys.
Does anybody else press harder
There's
on
a
the button?
Reinhardt running around, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, all
Yes.
the time. And like lean so that your character
Yeah.
moves faster in the direction that you want to go.
I'm pressing harder so you know I'm healing as hard as I can.
Where'd that McCree go?
I have no idea.
Yay. Thank you for your...
If your hand ain't cramping, you're not feeling hard enough.
Let's get you back out there.
Somebody up here. Is it a Farah?
Ooh,
Where are you?
someone's
Yeah, you're
sniping at me.
Yes, the boss has arrived.
Someone's sniping at me. There's
Hey,
a widow
Zen,
over
what's
there.
up?
Let me get you patched up.
I didn't like how that was looking there for a second.
Get out of here, you heckin' hex.
Well, I mean, in Mystery Heroes, it usually doesn't pay to save your ults for too long.
There's a torch
Yeah.
up on the thing.
They have a Pharaoh, which is cheating. So
Torch up on the... He's got his little guy up there.
yeah. Thank you.
Oh, ow. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Ow, ow, ow!
Okay,
Get him, Ellie.
torch.
He's
Yeah.
on resin.
We'll help.
Oh, shit.
Never mind. We're good. Yeah! Nice!
Get him, dear.
Brigida. That's...
Get him.
The Farah.
I don't know how to play.
This is me wiggling. This is the way I wiggle.
Let's get you back out there. They're all over.
Oh, there's a May behind us.
I got distracted.
Oh,
because I
she's
saw
getting
the
the Ana.
I'm taking care.
Guys,
You
Falco.
gotta. Well, no, it's too far away. Can't. Oh well.
Hi, Ryan.
I die.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Where are you?
It's okay. I tried to go kill a Zen that was
I'm
almost
gonna
dead
avenge
before I
you,
was fine.
pair. I didn't.
Press a gun!
I mean, I should.
Oh no!
Get up! No! Damn it! I did what I could.
It's alright, it's alright.
okay.
I'm really bad at Brigida anyway.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, I'm
Thank you
Oh,
for
well.
trying.
I'm
Everyone
Mercy,
die.
so.
The world is worth
Just hold
Oh,
it.
fuck you.
Aw, that's alright.
The
For a
May,
really long time.
that was a masterful May move, though. She blocked both me and the Zenyatta in there. So we could not. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, I was Farah.
Get in there.
And I ulted, so. I didn't even kill anybody.
Oh. Well, you were...
You caused everyone to be dead.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
did?
ulted.
Oh.
You were boosted by Anna, so you got extra damage, and you broke up their shield.
Hi, Pierre.
Yeah, because Pears McCree was all on the side there for killing stuff, so.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was a good Lucio.
Needles.
Are you okay though, Pear?
yeah.
Are you sure?
You're very quiet.
Do you want to not talk about it?
Yeah.
There we go.
No.
Do you need a hug? Are you a sleepy boy, Pear?
Are you a sleepy boy? Do you need,
Yeah, there we go.
do you need tacos?
I'll go buy him tacos.
I tried. Taco Bell doesn't deliver.
Pizza Hut should have a
Taco
taco
Bell.
pizza.
Oh.
Look at my Mercy.
Oh, look at her.
Wow, excuse you.
We all have our jobs.
Oh yeah.
A Christmas tree.
And...
I'm bandaging
Dab.
that ugly child. I'm gonna fix it. There we
Dab.
go.
Always be the solution.
That's how you dab.
Oh, it's Diva.
It's Diva. Ah,
They're pals.
best.
There's a signed picture. Or no, it's not signed. It's just a picture of
Stop
McCree.
punching them, child.
Punch.
There's a Sombra trying to be a clever little baby over here.
Is there?
Nope.
Oh, that's bad news for me, Diva. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for that shield. You saved my bacon.
Oh, geez, oh, geez, oh, geez. Okay, there we go, there we go.
God damn. Yeah, May. Yeah, May. Heck yeah, May.
Ooh, geez.
Grandma Grease.
Oh shit! I didn't fall off the side of a mountain. You can't prove it.
I could use some help. Never mind.
Ah, sorry. Oh no.
Oh, they
Maui.
I'm doing my best. I'm trying.
I know.
Ow, I
I'm
got
just-
fucking froze.
I'm just giving you shit,
We're all
Maui.
soldiers now.
Okay, I was,
Because
I'm just panicked because I can't play Mercy.
that's the stereotype. The DPS yells at the healer.
Okay, that's fair.
Hey guys.
But usually I know that I'm in the right.
Tanks are on here. Oh no.
Oh! That didn't go well for me.
Oh, everyone died. Okay. You want to hang out here with me, Maui?
Sure, yeah, we'll hang out over here.
身を捨てても
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm a Genji.
I'm
That's gonna
dead.
be great.
Here, it's me, Grandpa!
Come get you guys some
It's
dad
Uncle
juice.
Grandpa!
Oh shit, no, Grandpa's down!
Grandpa, no!
I've fallen! Okay, thank you.
Need life alert.
Oh god,
Oh, jeez.
Hello, I'm back.
there's a lesbian aunt inside.
Oh no!
Ah! Oh, you're right. Oh no, I didn't believe you. I was like, that doesn't sound real.
Together, we are
Dad juice.
strong.
Get him. Ah! Oh.
I keep forgetting that I have a shield! Oh fuck. Okay, well,
Okay.
Okay, I should,
If we
Should
don't
fall
win this,
back.
I propose we give up and switch to quick play for a while.
I agree.
or Junkenstein get boxes.
Well, we have 5 people.
Oh,
So we can't jump us down, unfortunately.
oh, that's right. Yeah, quick play's fine.
Yeah,
Is
just
there,
like
are there any other good, like, arcade games or not?
Yeah, I haven't checked arcade right now.
I think Mayhem is it.
Hit me.
Y'all
Do we
don't
have
have
Mayhem?
Mayhem?
I
Right now?
think.
Oh, I didn't
thought.
think we- Okay, that might be an option too. Cause that's
Yeah,
all
because I'm
arcade
Mayhem. I just want to get my boxes.
I'm out.
Yeah.
We can always play more later too, Maui. We got all week to get the boxes.
That is
It's prime time right now, which means everything sucks and it's bad.
Yeah,
There.
she's not. They're not wrong.
身を捨てて
Payload's
も
moving out.
妙
Keep
に
it
は
covered.
捨てず
Yay, I killed the May.
Oh, Zarya, don't stop it.
Zarya really tried to
There's
kill
a
me.
diva behind us.
Zarya, you jerk! Oh no!
Oh.
The payload moves with certainty.
I'm just a jumpy
Kill
boy.
this fucking run!
Why won't he die?
Sorry, it's dead.
He kept getting healed. And the Zarya was bubbling him, so I really
We
probably
finally
shouldn't have
got him.
targeted him.
No, we're fine. We
Come
finally
on, get-
got
oh,
him.
I'm a
He's
Creed,
dead
yeah,
now.
yeah. I can McCreedle. I'm gonna walk in here and get immediately sniped, watch.
Ensure the payload progress.
Hey guys! I think Doc should vote!
There's a Bastion!
Logo.
There's a Bastion! He's at half health. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Woo, there's a Mercy on him.
Ah! Of course there is.
Just gonna hide behind the payload.
Got the
real
Mercy.
quick.
Yeah.
Together, we
Anybody
are
have
strong.
You're gonna have to wait till the match is over, baby. Why don't you eat your chicken?
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the tea.
I got P.
Sweet.
I appreciate it. I
Thanks for
do
them
have
sweet,
ult,
sweet
so I'm
tea.
gonna try not to die before I can use it.
Farah.
Oh, it's a fair.
There's a heckin' reap boy up there, reaping around.
I've secured the payload. Let's move
Are
out.
you okay, Kim?
Here.
You're real quiet over there. You're like murmuring to yourself.
Here?
What's that Reaper doing?
Being dumb.
Reaper.
I'm dead.
Get out of there. Okay, we're fine. He's
Oh, Pear!
Turd boy.
Can't get in. I can't get out there to you.
Where you at, Pear?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh
there he is. Boo!
What's that?
Whoops! Oh! Oh! Why did I do it? I went in the tunnel to fight that Junkrat. That was such a bad idea. Oh, I know better than that. He hit me right in the face with a mine. Oh. Now I'm Mercy again.
Ah, Zen's so close to death. Okay. Bad
You okay?
bad time for Winston. Ooh, hoopa, hoopa. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Get her. Get her, Pear.
I should
Give
have
you
died
those.
like 8
Give you
times
that
now.
slurp. Give you good slurp. Give you that good slurp. Get him, Iffy!
Morgan on it.
Fuck him up!
Get this boy.
and ran for it.
Naruto, run. Do it. Oh yeah,
Not a
damage
she's
boost,
a
damage
hog.
boost. Damage boost. Wow, wow, excuse me. Oh.
No,
I
no, 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 no.
Oh, there we go.
Ah.
I always forget that you can switch to a gun with Mercy.
Yeah.
So I just panic and try to escape. Go.
Oh, now we're both Brigitte.
Grumpy.
He's Batman.
Double waifu.
We almost had it.
I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna may the heck out of him. I'm just gonna may him up.
Also, pardon my sniffling. The allergies are terrible today.
Giving you a little extra.
Why am I trying to shoot Tracer?
Oh! Junkrat.
Ooh, bad. That's a
Avoid.
bad. That's a bad.
Got her.
Want to keep your distance.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, with some heckin'.
There's the... Oh, sorry.
Yay!
Whoever's the Reaper.
Ah, bad juice. Thank you.
There we go. I gotta...
Fabulous Batman.
Donnie put a notepad on my mouse pad and it was just kind of blocking my way. I whip around a lot more with Brigitte than any other
I'll be
character.
Robin.
Good. I need a Robin to ground me.
Good. I killed the Sombra. It was worth it to die.
Oh shit,
He
shit!
was shooting me in the back of the head
Sorry,
while
bud.
putting up thingy.
Is there a May behind us? Who's behind us?
I'm
That was
okay
Genji.
behind you, but
Okay.
I think it's
Oh! My
Wait for the
shield was up, how the hell?
Ice falls work.
Whatever. Heckin' scrubs!
Oh!
Come on.
That's
I'm
okay,
coming.
I'll forgive me anyway.
I'm coming. I'm Lucio.
If you can't, it's cool. I just... Yeah, that McCree just unloaded his whole gun into my ass, so... Alright, I'm dead again!
Down.
At least I know how to play dead, so...
You trying
Ooh,
to
got
slap
it.
me around, right?
There's a Widowmaker. I don't like it. The Widowmaker, I don't like it.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna-
Oh! She's got me! I'm frozen!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh boy, there's a lot of them, huh? Oh boy,
Yeah,
there's
there's...
a lot of
Oh! Oh!
them. Oh boy, if I can get my ult up, that would be swell.
Enemy turret here.
Oh, I need to focus fire, focus fire, focus fire. Focus fire, focus fire.
Oh dear, sorry!
No, it's okay. That was, I hit my keys in the wrong order.
Oops.
Thank you, Dad!
Story of my dang life.
It's fine, it happens. Ooh, that's a turret. Oh.
Yeah, there's
I did
there's
not
a
realize.
torpedo turret back there.
Yeah, I
Bad
did not
boy.
see it.
Oh no! There I go.
I was dying. Oh yeah, guess who's Farah?
Everything can
Okay, that
be
should help a little bit.
and
Time for
everyone.
these mad hacks.
Good job, Falco.
Thank you,
The
thank you.
payload moves.
Time for these mad hacks.
Da, 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 da.
He vuelto. Iniciando el hackeo. Beacon engaged.
Rude. Winston, you jerk. Oh no! Oh, I got him too, so.
His shield is down, get him!
Nice.
Now let out and move this payload. Terminator gets stabilized.
See you later. Mucho mejor. Ahorita regreso.
What else can I get? I got a dad. Dad has been hacked.
It's me, Grandpa!
I'm out
Come
of
on, guys, we can do this.
Push in with Grandpa. That's not bad.
They have a boosted Bastion, but
No,
he's
no.
hacked.
Okay, hold on, I'll be right there.
Get in there, y'all.
Got the Brigitte.
Attacked again.
Uh-oh, Shield's gonna go
Oh
down.
god!
Hoogie.
Hold it, guys.
I might need this later.
Hoogie. Boom! Got the Bastion. Okay, I died, but I got the Bastion.
I hear a Symmetra!
What the hell? Oh, there
hacked
she is.
her.
God damn.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah, you guys!
Oh yeah!
Oh, finally a win!
Kismet, come here.
Oh, I think I'm gonna cry.
We did it, you guys.
Hot
Well, we
damn.
double 50.
We had 2 fistos.
Hell
Oh yeah, Pear.
What?
Yay,
I didn't
Pear.
do
You got to play the game, Pear. Are you okay? He was alarmed.
This is not as good as.
Oh,
Falcos.
what are you talking about? That's awesome.
No, it was.
Look at that objective.
Sit
time.
down.
Good deal, though, guys.
Johnny, sit.
Whew.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I think I'm gonna have a heart attack.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, just like, talk about adrenaline rush.
Pear, are you falling
Like, we
asleep?
need a win.
We did it.
Pear,
Pear, are you
Hi.
falling asleep?
don't be a sleepy boy. Do you need to stop?
No.
Are you sure? We
Let me
can
take
play
us out.
tomorrow.
Let me take us out of mystery. Because I think
Okay.
it's a frustrating
Oh.
experience.
Okay.
Unless you'd rather play
Don't do it.
Ilios.
No.
This is good.
I feel like really.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. No, it's cool.
I got a box to open.
Time.
Yeah, I got a box to open because I got my legendary one when I came in. So,
Nice.
what do I get?
Voice lines and an icon.
Oh yeah, I got Cyborg 76.
Oh, good.
Now I
Does
am
anybody else
Cyborg.
feel like poor Winston gets shit on?
Yes.
Like the best
It's
skin
funny-
they've made for him is the damn Yeti, and they haven't really done.
I don't know. I liked the Chinese New Year
Oh
one.
yeah,
was
yeah, that
pretty
one
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's-
I know I see it tends to be that people either don't care about him at all or they really, really like him, in my experience. So
I don't feel like he gets the same quality of stuff as all the other characters do.
I feel
'Cause
like
I feel like
maybe
they're stuck trying to figure out how to make a monkey look cool.
I think well, I feel like they do the same thing with Sim a lot of times. Like she has one or two really cool skins, but otherwise they're all just kind of Sim with different clothes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of because I know I was getting real fed up with the Lucio in different colored outfits shit that was going on for a while, and now we finally got some cool ones.
You can get the jazzy
Okay.
one now.
Yeah.
So, are we
Right
going
now I
back
got-
to Mr. Heroes, or are we gonna do?
We can do quick play.
Oh yeah, we can do quick play.
Is that alright with you guys?
We could do competitive.
Yes.
Mm.
No. I'm pretty sure we literally can't with this group that we have.
Oh wait, yeah, we might not be able to.
Well, I know Pear would have to switch to his alt account. I don't know if Deer.
Yeah.
Deer, do you do comp?
Video game.
I haven't in a few seasons because I love myself.
Right?
I've been doing comp, but I've also been getting yelled at. So it's.
I use it as a form of self-harm that does not actually hurt me. I'm like, I'm
See,
feeling
I
bad about myself,
I said
and
that
I feel like
earlier.
doing that more.
A friend of ours was
I
playing.
play comp.
A friend of ours was playing competitive free for all,
Free for all. Yeah.
and I was like, that's bordering on self harm right there.
I
No,
was
if I feel I need to be punished, I think it's a very safe way to get that feeling.
Good boy.
See, this is what's funny is that like Iffy says the same thing about playing what was it?
Fortnite or whatever.
I like Fortnite.
No, deathmatch. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because she doesn't like to do deathmatch. But I play deathmatch like constantly.
That's because I'm
and I
bad
thought
at
it was-
video games.
I don't know if it's because
You're
you're bad
welcome,
at video
buddy.
games or because you're good at video games.
I'm
really,
bad at video games. Or
I don't know.
skirmishing.
Your
Second.
shield.
it's time for me to be Lucio. If somebody else takes Lucio next game,
I won't do it.
I'm
I'm
gonna do it.
uninstalling.
I won't do it.
Okay. Make sure that you don't, because I'll become the most toxic player you've ever seen.
I turned my settings down to absolute minimum, and you know how we were joking about the potato thing and making everyone look like potatoes? Turns out when they only have 4 polys each in their face, that happens.
Oh
The
no.
potato is real.
Check your head.
A little bit.
Potatoes.
Wow!
G'day, mate.
Amazing.
I'm over here skating around having a grand old time trying to blast freaking pots off of tables. And a widow who's still in spawn sniped me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Why do you hate fun, ma'am?
Hello.
I was just skating along the walls, having a good time.
I was gonna boop myself for the Brigitte's pleasure, but then we fucking switched.
Oh yeah. Am I the only one who thinks the golden frog boy looks just as good as the silver frog boy? Because I only see anyone use the silver frog boy.
I can play
I
a
use
tank
the
if you want to
golden
play a healer, Falco.
Probably.
What have we got? Let's see.
Oops.
You can
Yes,
play Diva if you want to.
Healer. Tanks.
You're left with
Let's
tanks
see.
or a healer.
I can do Winston.
I can also do Moira. I don't mind Moira. If anyone. Okay.
We're good with this.
I'm good with Diva, and I'm getting good with Brigitte. And I think I'm pretty good with Mercy.
I mean, Lucio and Moira, and everything else is
What?
kind of a shit shoot.
Where did Trigger go? Trigger! Trigger puppy! There's a good boy! There's a good boy. He came galloping in.
Hey,
Hello.
I could have used a little more time to get ready.
What skin do you have for Diva pair?
Just hard work.
Sorry, is that the policeman?
Policeman? Oh yeah, that is the police skin.
Pair.
Giving you a little
A cab.
Yes.
I'm reporting you to Tumblr.
What? I don't understand. This is a joke I'm not part of.
Pair was shooting me as police brutality.
Oh. Also, we're marked mature channel, so feel free to swear and whatever.
that should be bad.
We got two
Oh,
black
good.
men on this team, and I don't feel safe with Pair here.
That's how you do it.
Yes, and also it's terrible. Yay! I like it when my cheese
I mean,
works.
are Korean police as corrupt as, American
I mean,
police?
I'm just gonna say all cops.
Feeling better?
Really? Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's not something that can happen without you having just a shitload of corruption.
Yeah.
Wow, that's...
Same as politicians, I think. Like, you could keep people in line, but I think it's just gonna happen. Oh, wow, okay.
Like,
okay, okay.
at one point in my life, I did want to be a cop,
Yep.
but not...
Everyone wants to help at some point, and then
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Well, for me, it was a physical health barrier.
Yeah,
more
I
than-
wanted to
Oh,
join the
Falco, I tried.
Marines, because everyone in my family was like Air Force or Marines, and then it was like,
Oh,
oh, actually,
The Junkrat is almost dead.
feel really
Yeah.
bad at being alive, so no.
Yeah.
Our doofus is good. Alright.
Yeah, sorry, Matt, with all your health problems, you'd never make it in the military. You wouldn't make it through basic.
Yeah, no, I
you'd
would
go
die,
into
like-
the poison gas chambers, and you'd just die right there. Like, it's just...
Or would I not die because my lungs slammed shut and I didn't breathe?
If you think about it, you're prepared more
I'm
than
very
everyone else.
prepared.
You want to know something terrifying?
What?
Pete went through the chamber where they put all the tear gas and everything in to, like,
Yeah.
help you build up a tolerance, and he came out laughing.
Yeah.
Came out laughing. He wasn't
I think that
crying.
happens
He
sometimes.
wasn't in pain. He was just, it's fine.
Shit.
Meanwhile,
yeah.
there were other
It's bad.
boys. There
Ooh,
were
it's bad.
other boys in his group that were just like everything coming out of every orifice, absolutely miserable.
He might have a tolerance because that can
Yeah, I was
happen
gonna
with
say that sounds
tasers
dramatic.
too.
I mean, he
'Cause I-
sprayed Raid in his face and didn't die. So
Yeah, I've seen people where like a lot of times people will think that that like the police are bullying somebody who's on drugs or because they're violent and then they get tased and then they tase them again. And sometimes it is, but a lot of times there are certain people where you can tase them or spray them with like tear gas or something and they legitimately don't have a reaction to it.
yeah,
The human body is incredible.
Yeah, Pete's
and
one
then
of those
here I
where he has been sprayed with pepper spray by a transient, and it just made him mad.
Yeah. And then I can't walk down the detergent aisle, so.
I can't either. I'm like, I got a headache.
Pete took all of yours. He
Yeah,
took all
he
of
did.
your jeans,
Yeah.
Sucked up all those.
which I
good
find
things.
rude,
Honestly,
and you
yeah.
should give them back.
I find myself hoping that Donnie got his jeans more than mine.
Yeah.
Me and my
I feel
partner, like, one, we didn't want kids, but also, we are both, like, blonde hair, blue-eyed, and it's like, let's not make an incredibly recessive baby.
Yeah. Well, Pete and I both have ADHD, so that's fun.
Like, I have a lot of, like, cancer stuff.
Yeah.
Cancer.
Let's not pass that on.
It's just a little bit of cancer. That's
Yeah.
full character.
I have a friend that has, Ehlers-Danlos,
Oh,
and
man.
she has had 2 children, and I kind of want to be like, hey, but you don't want to do that. But also, that's like real specifically a genetic disease.
Yeah, that's true.
Why
Yeah,
do you
it
wanna
is.
maybe have babies that have the same terrible?
Well, you remember in high school, that was my big thing about why I didn't want kids, and then, you know, accidents happen.
Take a little nap.
What's wild to me always is like I've had a lot of family in foster care, and people will be like, if you can't have kids, that's terrible. You're like, life is over. And it's like, you can fucking, would you die if you adopted a child? Like, please.
Right? There are kids, you know.
Yeah, like, and everyone in my family aged out of the system because nobody adopted them.
Also,
Yeah,
on that
so it's
topic,
like-
can we make adoption easier? Because it's hella expensive.
Yeah,
And there are
it's
plenty
real
of families that are like mid-range that would love to adopt babies.
Yeah.
Or
really.
even like teenagers. Like, if I had more money and could go through the process, I would adopt a teenager who's like getting close to aging out.
Yeah,
just so they could have
seriously.
some sort of stability.
Honestly, yeah, like, because there are a lot of, like, foster families who get kids and they're, like, just trying to get them prepared for the world.
There's a junkrat
And
going
doing
above. I think it's a junkrat. It might be a.
Hello.
Yeah. That one. Thank you, Pear.
Also
Oh,
thinking of,
okay.
like, some, like, some
There's a
level
Widowmaker
of,
on top of the bank. You see her,
Get down,
Pear?
get down, get down. I'm out, I'm out.
Okay, I'm
Thanks,
backing
get
up.
down,
I'm
down.
backing up. I'm
I
down.
can still see you. Okay.
I've jumped down.
Oh, this is a problem.
Oh,
Oh, this is a problem.
never
Oh, why
mind.
did I do this?
Oh, the
Oh, why
Sombra
did I
got
do
me.
this? Oh, this was a bad. Oh, this was a bad. Oh, the Ferris trying to 1v1 me.
I can do better than that.
Donnie, what are you doing, buddy? You got what?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was trying to kill it. I'm sorry.
I kept trying to, and I was just, like, whipping around in different directions.
What? Were you bothering him? Oh, I'm gonna die. I've almost had this damn girl so many times.
What up? Oh, that spell is wrong.
Got
Fuck
Widow.
her up.
She didn't even hack it, Pear. Why wouldn't you hack it?
There.
There's a Farah.
It's Pear dead.
I think Pear's falling asleep. He's got enough energy to
He's
focus
playing-
on the game, but he
Playing
doesn't.
good.
Yeah, he's got enough energy to focus on the game, but I don't think he has enough energy to do that and talk to us at the same time.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's
No,
okay.
you're okay. I was just worried something was wrong. I was worried that you were, like, sick or you didn't feel good or something and that we were making you play video games. That isn't what's happening, is it?
I mean, he did get dragged to a
I'm
mall
forcing you
earlier today.
bodily to play video games.
Because he'll just let me, like, do shit. And
He
then
will.
I'll be like, "Here, are you dying?" And he's like, "Yeah, but it's fine."
Oh, shit!
Everybody's dying. Everybody's gonna die.
Damn, they're so
Oh, that's not great. That's not great. That's
Boy,
not great.
Junkrat just
There goes that.
always the ults, huh? Oh yeah, rip the pieces.
Also, Pear, am I wrong, or does Hanzo's ult charge way too fast now?
It charges awful fast.
Pear plays it more than we do.
We did
so.
it!
Yay!
Ooh. Did they? How much did they change Hanzo?
A lot.
Did they go the rework?
Yeah, he doesn't have the scatter arrow, he's got storm arrow.
Right.
But he does more damage. They this recent patch today, they reduced his damage
Oh, don't tell me
because
I
he
like
was
this.
doing too much, but he still seems to generate that ult real fast.
Yeah,
Oh look, you were in the play of the game.
I was. Yeah.
Pear,
Yeah,
you're
Pear,
on the board.
Are you just beta waving it right now?
Huh?
Yep.
Yes.
Pear, we love you.
We love you, Pear. You don't have to die. It's okay.
Do you want to go to
the
bed,
game.
Pear?
I was just gonna say I probably should actually call it there.
Okay.
Yeah, you can sleep. It's okay.
Like, we're not gonna be mad,
We'll
Pear.
allow it.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, I'm fine.
Go to bed.
No.
I love
not super tired. I-
video game.
Hey, Donnie, can you say go to sleep, Pear? You gotta come closer, I don't think he heard you. He's too busy watching Blippi. Donnie, say go to sleep, Pear.
Go sleep, Pear.
Thank you, buddy.
Everything's okay though, right, Pear?
I'm cool.
Are you sure? You're not sick or nothing, right?
Nah,
Okay. Are you having a mood?
I'm cool.
Are you high on marijuanas?
It's not legal here.
I didn't say it was legal. I
That's
asked you a
not-
question.
Well,
That was not my question, Pear.
I probably no. If I smoked weed, then I would guarantee that I would get like drug tested at work the next day.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as long as everything's cool, you're just very quiet. Like, abnormally quiet.
Yeah. We worry about you. Okay? Do
He's drowning. Save him!
you want me to stop the stream? I can stop the stream if something's wrong.
Nah, I'm done anyway. I'm gonna head off for the night
Okay.
after I get these
Good
pilots
night.
reported. But yeah, good to play with you.
alright.
See you later, alligator.
I'll see you later.
Good night.
Night.
I don't know what's wrong. He
Check
mentioned. He mentioned
Didn't
he
want
was,
to talk about it in front of me.
he was having it. No, it's just like whenever I messaged him about playing, he was like, I just have a bad feel right now. And I asked him if he wanted to talk
Oh.
about it. He said no. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I know that bad feel.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, Junkenstein?
Okay.
Yeah, we can Junkenstein. I gotta plug my goddamn headset in real quick.
Oops. Okay. Well,
I have never played Junkenstein, so I'm gonna need some
Actually, let me go pee real
fine.
quick.
assistances.
tea break.
Oh, I should too. My bathroom is so far away. I can't just have a pee anymore.
Oh no!
I'm back.
I have to go down a whole flight of stairs.
Oh
But
no.
that's the worst.
I know, I've had one of the 3 a.m. sad pees so far where you're like, don't die.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm
good
gonna be
God,
right
that
back.
was fast.
I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no
Okay.
judgments or anything, but
Stealth. still.
You were like, I have to pee, and then my headset died, so I turned it off and plugged it in and put it back on, and then you're like, I'm back.
I'm just gonna post on normal difficulty to start out because it is very difficult, and I'd like to get
And
that one. I'd like to get that one box maybe tonight. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and I'm a small baby child.
It's like one box maybe,
So-
please. Yeah, it's really not that bad. But it really ramps up in difficulty as you go past
Yeah, it does.
easy mode.
Defeat Junkenstein and his app.
Oh, I'm so stoked to play all these game modes.
Oh yeah.
Ah. We gotta play Lucio Ball when it comes around again.
I'm so excited for Lucio Ball.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I kept watching people play it, and it's really funny how awkward some people are when they don't main Lucio.
Yeah.
But it looks super fun.
It is. It is a lot of fun. Steep learning curve, but you know, it's still a good time.
Lucio Ball is fun, but like one mistake can turn the whole game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I make a lot of one mistakes.
Same.
I made one mistake 16 times.
But just the one.
It's the one.
Just the one mistake variety.
Yeah.
Just that one.
Oh, there's someone in our chat. Holy shit. Safi!
God.
Safi's been in the chat
Hey,
this whole
Safi.
time. I'm so
Oh, hi, Sappy.
I am so sorry, Safi. I didn't have the chat up on my phone like I normally do because no one's been in the chat. So I was just like, oh, whatever. But yay! Hi, Safi.
Oh no, did she hear my story about Gunnar eating his own foot off?
I mean, maybe.
I actually legitimately forgot we were streaming like 5 minutes.
He ate his toe beans, and Gunner's like, beans? I like beans.
I enjoy beans. He actually enjoys cabbage. It's not cooked cabbage.
But you know what Veer
yeah,
liked?
it has to be that crunch.
You know what Veer liked the most?
What?
Orange Otter Pops. I know they're not supposed to have that much sugar.
Huh.
But, yeah, Orange Otter Pops or Pedialyte Pops that were orange flavored. That was how I got him at one point. Because when I got him, he was only 5 weeks old. And he ended up having, like, some real bad diarrhea and getting really dehydrated. And so they're like, try to get him to have some Pedialyte. I mean, yeah, it's got sugar, but it'll keep him hydrated.
Yeah.
Because he's too small for sub-Q fluids. And, yeah, the orange Pedialyte Pops, he just went nuts for, man.
Yeah, I had
Hi, buddy.
one of
Sit.
our first ones.
You can queue if you want.
One of our first ones. Oh geez, that was fast. One of our first ones. Oh,
Stop timing people's pee breaks, Maui.
sorry.
Okay.
I'll do Hanzo.
Alright.
yeah.
You want to be Dad or Anna?
Oh, sorry.
Does
Did
not
it?
matter to me.
I
can
can
be
switch
Anna.
if anyone wants to play something specific.
I want to
Also,
change.
I just.
Since it's the
I just
Halloween
did-
event, I'm changing her to the Halloween skin.
Ooh,
Okay.
good idea.
I have her.
I only
cool.
have.
I don't have
I have like one good McCree skin, so.
Oh, has Maui seen this yet?
No.
Oh, watch it.
They said
I don't know
they
what's
would.
happening.
Ah. Okay, so basically just don't die. We'll be fine.
Oh, so don't die. Okay.
Yeah, that's usually.
Oh,
I know it's usually the opposite of that.
They changed Anna, so now if your teammates are at full health, your bullets go through them,
Just as it has
Ah.
always
so you can
been.
still damage
Oh.
stuff.
Attracts change.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
That's much better.
That makes her much
That
more
is
viable.
great.
Now I can just hide behind the.
That's my main problem with Ana is I feel like I can't do any offensive damage really. Cause with
Oh, we got bombardiers.
Zombardiers.
You're a zombie, dude.
Here. Take a healing potion.
Oh wait, that was their
Oh,
actual
oh, oh,
name.
oh, oh! Trouble, 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 trouble! Help, 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 help! Door, 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 door!
What?
Oh, did somebody make it to the door?
Yeah,
Fuck. Get up
Yeah.
high.
I don't do a lot of DPS, okay?
Aren't you playing Anna?
Yeah.
Is Anna DPS?
No, she's the healer.
Oh. Well, you said I don't do a lot of DPS.
Yeah, which means I couldn't take down the Zomnic before it hit the door.
Oh, you mean Anna doesn't do a lot of DPS?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you meant you, and I was like, first of all, yeah, you do. Secondly, you're playing Anna.
Okay, here comes the tire.
Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Oh god, no! Donnie, leave the dog alone!
Oh, Storm Arrow.
Restoring
Okay.
Your health.
Yeah,
You tried it.
it makes more sense to me, and also it doesn't kill me instantly when I'm trying to fucking heal people in a
Yeah,
room,
I do
so-
like that. I
Alchemy
do like
is a
machine
science.
gun arrow instead of
Magic
Yeah, I prefer
scatter.
that,
is
honestly.
something
Instead of
dark.
I shot the ground. Ha, lol.
You're right.
Yeah.
Here comes something.
Sounds like
Donnie?
a fan.
Leave the dog alone.
Oh no!
Oh, it's so goofy.
It's Reapsman!
Do you have your ult, McCree?
Yeah, I do.
Got mine.
Do it! Use it!
Meow, 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 meow.
This will help.
Nice.
Sadness for the man she once known.
Here, take a healing potion.
Eh.
I just realized that the events are all gonna be like the set teams.
Yeah.
That's the downside of this.
A little bit.
Not the special ones.
They are coming straight.
Well, they have it where it's
Right down the
you can play anyone.
Oh.
Die either.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean on the special one. Like, that's
Yeah.
a separate mode.
'Cause it would be fun to play Brigitte on this map.
Would be.
They're doing it again.
Come down the stairs.
Oh yeah. Ow.
This will help.
Oh, on the right side. Punched
Oh.
it. I punched
Nice.
it.
What's the tire? But
Donald Anduin, leave him alone. I don't care. You leave the dog alone.
Time to finish this fight, old friend.
Let us hope we have the strength to
The
see
dog's a
it through.
talky boy, so he's not actually like that upset. Just doesn't want the
Yeah.
baby to talk to him.
The ground shook.
He's like, stop touching me. I'm trying to sleep. Come play your tablet, buddy. Why don't you play Little Inferno?
Was that a trace of human emotion?
thank you.
Falco.
I'm trying. Ah. There's a lot of him. A lot of him to love. Stop stealing, you coward! Can you slash him with
Nope, I just used it. Oh! Wheel got the door.
I'm just repeatedly unloading my gun.
Oh,
into
there's
it.
Zomnics on the door.
I really gotta focus on this guy.
With a short throw,
Got him! Got him! Got him!
Nice.
gunslinger
Hot
dropped the
damn.
Lord Almighty!
fell to the ground with an earth-shaking thud.
You guys, let me know if you need heals. I got my dad juice.
Ed
Yeah,
juices.
good dead.
Ready.
The air became charged in the arcade as the summoner appeared in their midst.
I have been summoned.
Okay, she's annoying.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the Symmetra.
Turd. Symmetry, you turd. I don't know why I called her Sombra. I mean, Sombra's also a turd. Fuck. Alright, that's right.
Here, take a healing potion.
God damn, she's out already.
Ah! She's on me!
The archer's arrow struck true. The summoner was slain.
You ever forget why Hanzo sucks, and then you're playing Hanzo, and you're like, God, Hanzo sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the battle raged, Dr. Junkenstein himself made a grand appearance.
I was close. I was close.
Oh god, we got trouble!
You almost got it.
The explosions of percussive accompaniment to the sound of his
Oh, I don't like that.
Here, take a no power down. Get in there.
Hey, it's your
Ow,
turn,
ow,
Belly!
ow, ow. Ow, ow, huh?
It's your turn, you're powered up! Get in there!
Oh, okay. I was just injured pretty badly.
I know, I was shooting you in the face. As best as I
Okay.
could.
I appreciate it.
Freak man.
You're going.
The soldier struck down the Reaper and hold. It would be for the last time. The Reaper's curse.
Also, can I just say, I appreciate that you guys still play with me, even though the child usually screaming in the background.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't even notice it, honestly.
When
honestly,
I was,
like,
well, when
feel
I
like
was
I'm more
pregnant,
conscious.
my old raiding guild was like, nobody's gonna want to play with you now that you have a baby.
What the hell?
Why?
What a
'Cause
normal thing for a human to say to another human.
Right?
How dare you have children and like a successful relationship?
Yeah, they were like, you're pregnant and you're gonna have a baby, so we're gonna remove you from the roster. And I was like, wow, okay. Because, you know, I'm not gonna be spending most of my time stuck on a couch breastfeeding a baby. You can't game
Right.
doing that, you know.
This is very serious business, Izzy. Okay, this is video games.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know if you've thought about it, but video games.
This is very serious, okay.
We can't just have like casuals up in here.
In the midst of the battle,
Yeah, nowadays, that seems like a really ridiculous and stupid thing to say, but at the time I was extremely pregnant and really hormonal.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I, like,
probably
I-
would've
no,
hurt my feelings.
I
I
wasn't-
cried for like 3 days about it.
That would have super hurt my feelings. Like,
Yeah, no kidding. So you gotta choose between having a family or playing
like
games.
you're doing something that like makes you happy and is like an important part of your life, and they're like, nah, actually, fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
focus
super rude.
But if you ever raided in WoW, I think it would make more sense.
Yeah, no,
Like-
it does,
No,
I totally believe it. But it's like,
Yeah, like I get it, cause
They're bad,
oh
man.
god, y'all, please help.
This door's
Gotta
bad.
focus.
Gotta focus, Mercy.
Good night.
I slept her.
well, only that
Mercy,
killed her.
die!
No power down.
Get her!
Ah,
Get her, fella, go!
I'm trying! Ah! Oh
There.
no! Okay.
Oh, owie.
Leave.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
and the monster fell
Phew!
as his creator.
Phew.
Sewer, make your
Hello.
Hello!
Right as he's collapsing in front of you. Like,
Dad, apron.
You need more banana milk?
good ass daddy.
Okay, I need
Oh
a.
shit! Oh, it was
Oh,
probably me
sweet.
ulting.
I need to get the
Right,
child more
over.
banana milk. Well,
Okay.
Okay.
Where's your city cat, bud?
Oh, that's so good.
Just as if it is. Just shoot that corpse. I'll give it to the healer.
Someone needs to show how it's done.
Oh yeah.
I have dinner downstairs, but I'm supposed to eat it with my partner.
Oh no.
I have to wait.
they have to learn. Oh heck! I got the Orisa card, which I do like.
Nice.
I'll do that. I got some moolah. I got white skin McCree, which looks strange to me. I don't really like it. And I got Tangerine Diva, which isn't bad. But I prefer my royal skin McCree. I really like that skin. Yes. Oh. Where are you whispering?
What?
Okay, never mind.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
No.
He also needed a diaper change.
That's
But yeah, like a lot of my D&D friends bailed on me and everything, and it was like, we just don't want to have to work around a baby. And I was like, okay.
I don't know, honestly, I feel like like you've seen how I am with scheduling things, where I'm really bad about getting distracted with other things. So like, I feel like it's not about the baby, it's about like whether or not someone can devote time to that or whatever.
Well, and if it's okay if you pop out. And if somebody isn't okay with me popping out, I kind of don't want to hang with them.
Yeah, no, that would make me
Anyways.
really tense. Like,
It's not like I'm just
If we
wandering
hadn't-
off for no reason.
yeah, like if I have to pee and that becomes a problem, I don't. That's not fun.
All right.
So what the fuck's up with Junkrat's arm on the main screen?
What do you mean? Oh, it's all twisty. Look at that.
He got a real like twisty spaghetti boy arm.
Look at that right there. That's all sorts of twisty.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine. We can do more Junkenstein if you want more wins. I don't really care.
Is it okay to try Mystery Heroes another time?
I'm down for whatever, honestly.
Good at that? Nice.
What's up, buddy? Oh, thank you.
Arriving at Watch Point Gibraltar.
Hey, Donnie,
I'm hoping
guess what?
So when we might
I
get
love
I love you.
you. Yay.
Aww.
Fire extinguisher?
We don't have a fire extinguisher.
It's fire.
There's one in the hallway. Oh, in the game? You want me to find one? I think there's one over here.
There's one outside spawn.
Look,
here,
here's
I
one.
think.
What's that?
It's a fire extinguisher.
I'm gonna
I-
shoot it.
Fire.
I'm gonna shoot
it!
Be free. Oh.
I found one
Be
too.
free. Be free. Be free.
Man, Donnie's such a cute kid too. Like I was in the the store earlier, and there were a whole bunch of kids in the store because parents went
Oh,
home
look.
with their children.
Yeah.
And God, there were a lot of really obnoxious, shitty kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm always like, I'm awkward with children, but I don't dislike children. And I was in there like, God, if these fucking children don't get out of my goddamn way, because parents just had them in there and they were like running around in front of people and knocking shit off the shelves and screaming.
Oh.
And I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, I'm like real close to him and I'm like, you need to hold my hand or you need to stay out of people's way, and then like he'll start to get in people's way and I'll just grab him and be like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, see, like...
My anxiety will not allow me to just let him run rampant.
Yeah, see, like, and when people are like, oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't bother me at all that the kid was doing it.
It's not the kid's fault. Kid
Yeah.
just have emotion. And
Yeah,
they don't
it's
know
just
what to do with it.
it's just when people. It's kind of like with dogs too, where it's like I understand that you're trying to wrangle another sentient being that's like has its own things it wants to do, and that's not easy to do. So I don't have a problem with that. It's just when people have no intention of doing it, where it's like, could you please? Especially honestly, when like people have babies and they're doing that tired scream cry where they clearly need to go home and sleep, and the parent is just ignoring it. It's like very deeply distressing, and I really hate it.
Oh, there goes me. Yeah, I joked with a lady at the doggy dash because we were standing in line for our wave to go, and Trigger jumped on another puppy that was trying to jump onto Summer, just like really excited puppy, you know? And I looked at her and I'm like, well, at least we know this is the one place where them doing that isn't a bad thing. Like, no one's gonna get mad at us for it.
That's true, yeah. Yeah.
And she laughed and she said, thank God.
Yeah, seriously. Like, I know whenever I take, like, anytime I take Sparta
Oh God,
or anybody
I'm on the
anywhere, I'm
point, but
like,
this is not great. Ah!
You're powered up. Get in there.
Why though?
I'm always, like, low-key worried that people are gonna get mad or something.
Yeah, same, like...
And honestly, I have, like, a serious issue with, like, I hike a lot, so I take the boy with me. And the number of people... Oh, yeah! The number of people who hike...
We need to take out that Winston. Oh.
And still manage to somehow find a way to make being in the middle of nowhere, encountering a dog, uncomfortable.
Yeah, just as a note, if y'all ever visit the land in Montana when we get it, Trigger will bark loudly at you and then run up and lick your face.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
He will sound like he wants to eat you. He doesn't. He just wants to kiss you.
We actually... See, and I'm usually pretty tolerant, because we have a lot of here, like, when I walk here, there's a lot of neighbors with dogs who legitimately will try to bite you. Like, there are a couple that I let come in the yard and I don't chase off, but one of the neighbors have this one huge dog. He's like a 130-pound dog.
There's a
and he's like
Widowmaker over there.
real poofy. And he's such a cute dog, but they have a female dog, and I'm pretty sure it's his sister. And she is a huge asshole, like, and she will, like, follow you and try to legitimately bite you.
Oh.
When your back is turned.
Yeah, no, the biggest problem with Trigger is he barks that terrifying there's an intruder bark for everything. And so being in an apartment complex makes that a little difficult.
Yeah, I can see that. Fuck off, Farah!
Oh
no!
I'm doing amazing as Winston, and I don't know what to do about it.
Enjoy it.
And now I'm back.
That was me with Doomfist earlier.
We did it.
Try.
Oh God! It said objective secured, and it tried to close the door on me as I walked out.
You're done playing now.
My friend, when her kids were really little, like, she would just call me on the phone and I would just hear like a screaming baby, and she'd just be like, I'm in the car. I'm like,
just for the record, I'm nodding right now, like, yep.
Yeah, like, they're having a temper tantrum. I'm not gonna sit in the fucking Sherry's and let them do this. Like, so she would just take them to the car until they tire themselves out and then bring them back in. She's like, there's no reward for doing this in public. You get to sit in the car.
I tell Donnie all the time, there's nothing in the store I need badly enough for you to throw this fit.
Yeah, seriously.
And I have a friend, I call her my darkness battle buddy. Because with anything that affects your brain and your hormones, there's gonna be some badness, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And you get these, like, intrusive sort of thoughts. And a lot of moms don't talk about it, but we're like, coming...
Oh, yeah.
We're coming out of the open a lot more lately. And so all I have to do is text her and be like, I'm having a darkness moment, and she's there. Like, she's calling me, or she's texting me, or she's coming over, whatever I need when the darkness hits, she's there. I was like, everybody needs that. Whether you're a mom or not, you need that.
Yeah, and honestly, like, as someone with OCD, the fact that people are like, talking about it more is actually really helpful for it in general, because in general, you just don't talk about intrusive thoughts. Because there's no way to talk about it and be like, yeah, I am mentally ill, without people thinking there's something, like, seriously wrong with you.
Yeah.
So you just kind of don't talk about it.
There was at one point where I had maybe 2 hours of sleep in the past couple days. And Donnie was a very small baby, and he was just screaming his head off. Breastfeeding wasn't going well. And I just wanted to hit him to make the noise stop. So I put him in his swing. I buckled him in all safely and everything, and he was good. I gave him his pacifier, and then I stepped outside onto the porch, and I just took a minute to breathe.
Yeah.
And now if you, like, tell 9 out of 10 people that, they'll be like, you're a terrible person.
Right?
Yeah.
But it happens. It's normal. You've lost all sense of bodily autonomy to this tiny screaming child that won't, it doesn't stop, you know? It never
and
stops.
see, it's funny 'cause, like, it's when with like both my mom and my grandmother had postpartum, so like I already kind of knew how that went, and then with having the OCD, it's different. Like, it's not always it's stress induced, but it's a lot more frequent.
Enemy turret's not gonna bother us anymore.
So it's like when people start talking about it, I always know immediately that it's like when you first talked about that stuff, I was like, yeah, that exactly, because just nobody ever wants to admit that's a thing, but it's like such a relatable feeling where it's like being able to admit that you're not like fucking perfect about that stuff. And not only that, but like I think it's very important to talk about it, because for a very long time I struggled with the fact that my intrusive thoughts weren't like a reflection upon me as a person, and the fact that you're like you're alarmed by or upset by the thought that you had.
That's important.
Yeah,
I always feel like intrusive thoughts like that are your reptile brain just trying to make whatever it is not happen anymore. Which, by the way, if y'all ever have any of those, you can message me at any time. I don't care what time it is. I'm totally down.
Mine's way
no
better.
judgment.
Mine's a lot better now that I'm medicated, but like I would get, and I still get it sometimes, like fairly regularly. But it's like I know now. Oh, that's an intrusive thought. It doesn't do anything.
Right.
Like y'all know how much like I love Sparta, and I'll have thoughts about like hurting him and stuff, where it's like, and I'm like, that's really distressing. I really don't like that. But that's just a thing with OCD where it's like you can't control that intrusive thought, and the whole thing that makes it an intrusive, like a damaging OCD thought is that it's distressing to be when it's upsetting. And it's the same with a lot of the other stuff where it's like the fact that you don't, like, I remember at one point my grandma, like back then they had no fucking idea what postpartum was. But I remember my grandma was watching me, and she was like, maybe I shouldn't watch the baby. And my mom
I was on
like,
the point. What?
That's so bullshit.
Yeah, honestly, the best thing you can do for a new mom, like if any of your friends are having kids, is to 1, listen and not let them feel like they're being judged, and 2, bring them something that they can throw in the fridge or the freezer to eat that they don't have to cook.
Yeah, just something to reduce that stress level where it's like everything's out of control, because I feel like, at least I know personally, the more out of control things are, the more of those thoughts that I have.
Yeah, my darkness battle buddy asked me when I was in the hospital what my favorite food was, and I was like, sloppy joes are the best thing ever. And she brought me an entire like buffet tray of sloppy joe meat and several packs of burger buns, so that I wouldn't have to worry about food once I got out of the hospital.
That's so
And it's like, if it wasn't for that, and then my other friend, which is Donnie's godmom, showed up with food as well. If it wasn't for them, I think I would have had a lot harder time with everything.
People don't realize how much that, like when I had like I got pneumonia a lot before I had insurance, and at one point I got like ridiculous bad pneumonia, and I was in the hospital for like, because I have shitty lungs anyway. But I was in the hospital for like 5 days, and I got out and I immediately had to like write letters and shit to make up for the fact that I did not have like $8,000 to give to a hospital.
Yeah.
And my like shortly after that, I herniated a disc in my back. So I was just like all fucked up and I couldn't do anything. And my sister came over and like cleaned and made food and everything. And it was such a fucking relief. Like I almost cried because it was such a relief to have somebody come over and just do that stuff. And it just made it feel like the sense of things being, because I have an issue with not being in control anyway, where I'm immediately like, everything's gonna go wrong. But she, like, just somebody doing those things, where all she did was like clean the living room in my bed, and like make dinner. And she didn't think it was a huge deal, but it was such a big deal.
It is such a big deal. Also, welcome to Garbage Fire Gaming, where we'll talk about horse fucking one day and then super intense mental health stuff the next.
I forgot about that. I keep forgetting that we're. Yeah. Well, as long as we're going into it, I remember my grandma at one point was like, "I don't know if I should be watching the baby." My mom was like, "Why not? You're good with the baby." And she was like, "Well, I keep thinking about throwing her off the roof."
I mean,
they're coming in the back.
Yeah, they are.
That was me, and my mom was like, "That's concerning," and she was like, "Well, I don't want to do it, but I keep having thoughts
I just
want
to do it."
Yeah,
I don't want to do it, but that urge is there.
Yeah, and then after that, my mom had it with me, and I feel like she understood better after that. So she was like always super paranoid all the time.
Bashing down.
And then,
Oh, that was therapeutic.
But yeah, and I feel like, yeah, and like I remember I told my mom later when I had intrusive thoughts, I was like, no, that's not. She was like, I always felt like she felt bad about that, like she felt like she was a bad grandmother because she had thoughts like that, and I was like, no, because I have that exact same shit where I'm like I know that she didn't actually want, which I know for a fact that she didn't want to kill me, because she could have easily just let me kill myself, because she saved my life like 5 times before I was like 2. I kept eating plastic flowers.
That sounds like a Maui thing to do. No offense.
I kept eating plastic flowers, and she had taken a class to do like anti-choking stuff for babies. Yeah. So she legitimately stopped choking to death multiple times because she just had all these fake flowers in her house. And I just kept on eating them.
Enemy turret ahead.
Oh no! Man, what?
Woo!
Good job making this for me.
They were distracted.
For you, I did it.
My ass.
Where did you get those?
Put those down.
Who gave this child ordinance?
There's like a name for intrusive thoughts that are specifically like
Play the game.
just the brain wanting to see what would happen.
Oh,
even
yeah.
though it's like a super bad idea. I get that about small animals.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just want to
so
know.
I had
want
a-
to know like the arc.
I had a friend. I had this friend who worked at a pet store, right? And so she had to sort out all the small animals. And at one point, she's sorting out pinkies. And this is going to get a little gross. But she has that intrusive thought, you know. It's just like, I wonder what they taste like. And before she could stop herself, she put one of the little baby mice in her mouth, chewed it, and swallowed it.
No!
Oh,
no! That is no longer an intrusive thought. That is an intrusive action.
Right? Oh!
Like, she didn't even have time to register the thought and the action as separate things. It just happened.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
one,
That's
two,
a little.
three.
I worked at a pet shop for a little while, and I did the reptile feeding, and that got real, like, viscerally real for me, like, very quickly.
Yeah. It's like, I wonder what
mean,
they taste
thankfully-
like. I mean, the snakes and the reptiles eat them all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that was also like my least favorite part. That was the worst shit.
I'm just so glad that frozen feeding is a thing now because I
Yeah.
wasn't when I was younger, and
When I was working there, it wasn't. It was like, and I mean, also it was like a shitty pet store. They had like a puppy mill situation, and the dogs weren't socialized.
was it a
and all that.
Scamps?
I don't remember. All I remember is the woman who worked there was a huge bitch to me all the time. And I never got paid.
You're sniping all the doctors today.
Child, what is with you right now? You are super hyper.
sugar.
He hasn't even
And
had
she
that
kept
much
making
sugar.
me take the garbage out, even though that wasn't my job. I remember that. But other than that, I just remember that she'd be like, "Can you feed the snakes?" And I go to feed the snakes, and she'd be like, "Just pick some live baby mice out of there for the snakes."
Oh
and
no!
I'd already have like a mental illness issue, so I'm sitting there like, how do I decide which of these children?
Oh my
die?
god!
It was.
Who dies?
I was like, I'm not prepared for that. I would literally close my eyes to pick one.
Oh.
Because I was like, I was like, this has to be random chance. I can't select one of these and be like, you're gonna die today.
Yeah, that would be the hard part.
Yeah, it was the worst. I fucking hated that.
Your new name is Lunch.
Yeah, it was so bad too. Because I had had mice before too, so it's like.
Oh yeah.
with like baby chicks, it was similar with baby chicks because I had like ducks when I was a kid. So when you would do like the baby chicks and people would feed chicks, it was like, this is a little bit too real.
So, fun fact: have you guys ever had to take Klonopin
No.
for
Sounds
anxiety?
real familiar, but...
I have not.
I don't know
I'm
what the
kind of
brand name
unhappy
is,
about it.
but I had to take it for anxiety because it was all that my doctor knew how to prescribe. He wanted me to see a therapist for my anxiety, right?
But for now, take this.
Right,
Just get
because
them
it'll help
good
balance you
girl.
out a little bit, right? No, it gave me suicidal thoughts, but not in the everything's terrible, so I need to end it kind of way, but in the I wonder what it would feel like if I drove this car off the bridge right now.
Oh yeah, those are my those are a lot
I
of
stopped
mine.
taking it
Yeah.
after that one.
Shoot, I forget the name for it, but there's a name for that specifically. Yeah, because mine is like, there's like a kind of a joke I've seen people make like, in like the community of people who have intrusive thoughts with OCD and stuff. That you have like the intrusive thoughts that are bad and that you'll admit
What?
you have, and then you have the intrusive thoughts that you don't even talk to your therapist
Can you wait till the
about.
match is over and I'll get you my balloon?
Where there's two different types, and everybody has those ones where you do not talk about those specific thoughts, just because it would be way too difficult to explain to somebody who's not having them. That like, oh no, I don't want to do that. It's just that I'm having thoughts about doing it.
Right? Like, I don't
know,
want
I
to drive the
think
car
about
off
it
the
on the
bridge,
reg.
but there was a strong urge to find out what that would feel like. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to
yeah.
die. I wasn't suicidal in any manner. I was moving out of an abusive situation. I was in a good place. I had a good partner. Everything was awesome. I was taking a K-pin so that the whole moving thing wouldn't, stress me out too much. And then I had that
Yeah.
thought, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to take this anymore.
Yeah, and mine was with the onset of mine. There was like it was, I don't know what it's called now, because back then it was called like a nervous or a psychotic break, and it's not called that now. Because that sounds absolutely terrible.
This will be over.
But it accompanied that, which I was told was probably because I like reached a point in my trauma where I like your brain is just like, no, I think I'm done with this shit, and it like disassociates.
Yeah.
Because I was already like an anxious person anyway.
Also, if y'all want us to stop talking about this at any point, you can just say so, because Maui and I will continue
yeah.
upon a thread until it's done.
No, yeah, sorry. I don't mean to, like,
I'm
talk-
feeling very hashtag relatable right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just
I don't
wanted
wanna
to be like, if we're triggering anyone and you're just being polite, don't.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dee Dee.
Here, do some good dips.
I'm gonna give some
Yeah.
fucking...
Because I just realized this might be like super uncomfortable conversation for people.
No, you're good. Jump
Yeah,
I'm a
I
bad
ended
diva.
up with complex
Yeah, I-
PTSD from my last fucking relationship.
Oh, tell me about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like I like so specifically remember just
I'm not
Why?
finished.
like being in the car. Sorry, I was like, I can help. Like being in the car and seeing a telephone pole and just being like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
that's how we do
so
this.
you remember my mom, right?
Yeah, I remember Mom bad.
Mom bad. You remember when I was grounded for like 6 months because I let
Yeah,
the cat out,
Super appropriate level of response.
right?
How dare you let the cat out?
The cat came back that night is the thing.
Well,
So-
how do you know that's your cat?
When will you learn
The
that
government,
you actually have
the
consequences?
government could have replaced your cat with a different cat that had a bug on it. And
I
now
mean-
they're listening to everything that you're saying.
Ha!
It's like when you have a baby and you need to like put a sticker on it, so you make sure the hospital
Yeah.
doesn't like switch it to a robot baby.
So I went to therapy, and guess who has complex PTSD from their mother?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Cause see, I never got like diagnosed officially.
Oh,
yeah.
Like,
I missed them.
because I went to my general care because I couldn't afford a good therapist, so I had to go to the same therapist. Did all the like addicts and like domestic abusers. And
Yeah,
stuff to.
same. The state aid only offers me
Yeah, and so eventually, I was having like side effects because I can't take SSRIs apparently. And I was like, hey, so this is making me feel a certain way and it's not a good. And she was like, well, that's not a side effect of that. So I was like, oh, okay, guess I'm just fucking
Oh, I'm
nuts.
down.
And then she was like, one of the people who I was talking to there was like, she did an interview with me to try to figure out what was up. And the first counselor was like, you might have bipolar disorder. And I was like, well, that is genetically like a thing. And she said, since you have OCD in your family, it could also be OCD or it could be both. And I was like, okay, well, that's like something to go off of. And then I talked to this this one like person at the same place.
Oh hell.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
They just
And,
forgot the other point.
I killed the Reaper
Nice.
with my
Man.
gun.
Oh yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good sparkly gun.
Yeah, I talked to one person there, and she was like,
Oh,
she
right.
was like,
Hold on.
she did an evaluation and everything, and I remember walking out being like, okay, this was productive. I thought it was gonna be bad, but it's productive. And then she like taught, at the time I was a minor, and so she like brought, she had like a form that she worked on, and she came out and she told my dad the opposite of everything that she had told me in the interview. And I realized that what happened was she had been assuming the entire interview that I was just a fucking liar. So she had been like just
What?
acting like she believed me. Yeah, so I guess, I don't want to say that she was racist, but low-key, I kind of feel like she was racist.
I mean,
Because she had...
like,
she-
what was
she
her
made, like-
basis for thinking you were a liar?
So I was talking about it, and I was like, so I get anxious, and I have, like, major problems with, like, I have, like, paranoid thoughts, and I have, a lot of depression problems, and things like that, and, she was basically just like,
Go.
she was like, no, you're just, she was like, well, I think she's just fucking lying, so what you should probably do is, she told my dad outright that he and my mom should force me to move out,
Only
out to Atlanta, to go to the college there and live in the dorms there by myself, because that would be because I was clearly just being coddled by them, letting me live in their house and everything. Which, keep in mind, at the time I was like 17 years old.
What?
So I wasn't even like it's not like I was in my 20s and I was like living at home and I didn't have a job and didn't have any, like, you know, and I was like, I'm anxious about doing things.
Play, baby.
I was like 17. Oh, I love the thing. It's so short. I thought I could fly up, but it was so short.
Oh, she justiced me. Yeah, so, dear, you remember I had a little brother?
Uh-huh.
So, my mom isolated him so much that he presented... that it's fine. That at the time that my stepdad took custody, he presented as severely autistic, almost nonverbal.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. He's not at all autistic. That's how
Wow,
badly
that's
she had
fucked
isolated
up.
him. Well, she tried to do it with me, but like all my friends wouldn't have it. Like,
Yeah.
for all the shit that my ex-boyfriend John was, which Deer can remember, he was an absolute shit. Him and his mother showed up at my house and confronted my mom about the isolation.
He was just an
Yeah.
absolute grognard. Like,
He was just classic, you know, nerd guy. I know more than everybody else, kind of.
That's a good word for it.
Oh yeah, grognard is a old word. That's like
Yeah.
somebody who really loves first edition Dungeons and Dragons and
Yeah.
anything else. The bastard.
Yeah.
I avenged you, Falco.
Amazing. Thank you. Appreciate
I
it.
got my
You're
neck
welcome.
back, you fuckers.
Slap that wall, Dee Dee.
But yeah, him
It didn't
and
help.
his
Oh,
mom
yeah.
both showed up at the house to confront my mother about it. That's how bad it was.
Anyone,
Aww.
Which, you know, bonus points for both of them. Funniest thing about that relationship, though, was we were both in the car with his mom. And she was making a comment about, like, eventually the woman you'll marry. And he made a comment, like, well, she's in the car with us now. And his mom and I both looked at each other like, yeah, that seems unlikely.
Yeah, I remember John's mom being pretty cool.
She was, and she made really good stained glass stuff. I remember that.
Ew.
Like, her stained glass artwork was amazing, and I loved it.
I remember Hoax having that one boyfriend. I think she told you about it, Iffy, where he made a comment about like, one day I'll be able to say that you're my wife. And Hoax texted me and was like, he just said this, and I was like, get the fuck out of that. And she, like,
Wait, Hoax or
3 days
Falco?
later.
Because you said
Hoax.
Falco the first time.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, no, Hoax. Sorry. No. Yeah, Hoax had that one boyfriend, and he made that comment, and I was like, you need to get the fuck out of that.
Right?
And she was like 3 days later, they broke up. And I remember there's been so many times where somebody has had a boyfriend, and I'm like, I'm just gonna ride this out.
John tried to
And
propose to me outside the Red Robin at one point.
Oh,
And I remember being really embarrassed and asking him to stand up.
oh, that's so bad.
I didn't say
Didn't have
no,
a ring
like
or
I
anything,
accepted
right?
it anyway, but I was just like, you need to stand up right now. You need to not do this.
Oh, I
Did
hate
you
that
ever-
a lot.
Did you ever talk to Brian again?
Yeah, he's actually on my Facebook. I mean,
Yeah.
he's never really posts, but he's got like this huge mountain man beard now. Do you want to see a picture? I can show you a picture.
Okay.
It's like
I'm
all the way
absolutely
down.
sure I could find him.
Like it's below his nipples length of beard. It's really long.
God.
That's how your nipples as a measure for a beard. That's like the worst measure you
Well,
can
what do
possibly
you-
go with.
What am I supposed to use? Like halfway to his
you
belly
need
button?
to-
Like that doesn't.
That's making me do my
that'd be
gremlin
better.
laugh thinking about him with a
Yeah, no,
Beard?
he looks full crazy mountain man right now. It's
He
awesome.
lives in Alaska,
I
right?
think so. He
Didn't
joined
he
the
end up
Air
having a
Force.
kid or
Yeah, he joined the
adopting a
Air
kid?
Force and then he had a kid, and I think he married a girl who already had a kid, or I'm not sure. But I know he
Something
has
like
at least
that.
one kid. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You need to do push-ups, y'all.
Okay, I need to run the restroom real quick. Again.
I can do like 5 push-ups in a row. Watch.
I want to watch.
Okay, watch how many of these push-ups I can do in a row.
I love your calves.
Thank you. I got them at the Ace Hardware.
Did I ever tell you, like, we broke up and then, like, less than a week later, he, like, fucked Sabrina? And that is why I stopped talking to him forever.
Oh, Lord almighty.
Iffy.
Oh, I think she got up.
Oh, did she? Fuck. I was telling a very interesting story.
She just runs off. I have to pee again. Maybe if she peed for more than 2 seconds the first time, she wouldn't have to get up again.
That's what happens when you have a baby. It fucks up your whole situation.
You just keep on peeing all
It
the
fucks,
damn
it
time.
fucks it all up. Tears all those muscles.
Oh no.
You just gotta keep on peeing.
Everyone's favorite world.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
The downside to drinking while gaming.
That's true. I was calling
So
you
did
out for
you-
peeing too fast the first time.
So when we broke up, it was because I was in Bible college, and like we couldn't see each other, and I was too sad about it, right? But then he ended up like fucking Sabrina that week that we broke up, and then I was like, I made the right choice.
Right?
I have made good decisions.
But then me, 2 years later, also fucked Sabrina. So who?
So really,
Was she
has the
worth
right
it?
to
Like,
No, it was terrible. I've never had satisfying sex with a girl, and
It seems like the
oh
problem
man,
is Sabrina.
if I weren't committed in a monogamous relationship, I would take that as a challenge, just for the record.
I know I've had more than one person say that, and I'm just like, no, it's cool. Like I know it's possible.
Are you challenging me?
Well, no, because to be perfectly honest, I had like the biggest crush on you in high school. Like for real. And I was just like,
I don't know what to do about it. I was
had
so
enough.
gay, too.
I said before, I was just like, I had enough drama with Tabby and Cassie, and I was like, she does not need to have any of that, you know. Like you were there for enough of it. It was so bad, guys. Like take your worst dramatic high school anime and then times that by at least 3, and that was my relationship.
Well, and like Tabby and Cassie were like those we love Fushigi Yugi.
I like that anime though.
Oh no, it's fine, but like those like yaoi girls, right? The yaoi lesbians.
Oh damn. Yeah, like the fun part is, not a lot of people know this, but Cassie and I were in a relationship before Tabby entered the picture. I'm the one who brought Tabby into the relationship.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, never mind.
It was bad, like it didn't go well, and honestly, Tabby deserved better than either of us gave her, to be perfectly honest.
Tabby seemed very sweet.
She was super sweet, and we kind of wrecked her, and not in good ways, and I feel really bad about it.
I mean, that's being a teen, honestly.
Of everything that happened during high school, she's the only thing that I truly regret, because I'm sure I gave her a lot of issues, and she didn't deserve any of that, honestly. She was perfect. Well, not perfect, but as perfect as a teenager can be, you know.
Yeah.
She was sweet, she meant well, she took real good care of her partners, she did everything that she could.
Oh, smoking a baby did that. Oh,
And,
no.
you know, we took advantage of that, to be perfectly honest. And I sent her this big apology thing, and she was my friend again on Facebook for a while, but it's like, she doesn't owe me any sort of forgiveness for that. Like,
right?
Yeah,
like
honestly, just you like saying it is.
But I figured, you know, at least letting her know that I realized how much of a dick I was, and that I felt bad about it might help with her healing a little bit.
Fucking shoot him.
Oh no! Sorry, y'all can't get me talking about this shit when I'm drinking. I can't.
Pip, cheerio, I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Man, I still remember ceramics class when the teacher gave me like a C on my assignment because I had too much negative space. It's like, I don't...
She was an excitable little woman.
She did not like negative space at all, and I tried to make a mug and I left negative space on it for emphasis, and she didn't like it at all.
She was just a very, she was such an excitable little woman. That's the only thing I remember about her. Is that she was small and excitable.
And opinionated. Like, I tried to argue it with her, and she was just like, well, you left too much. And I was like, well, as long as she didn't fail me for it, fine, but I was still mad about it. I think I smashed that mug before we fired him because I was so mad.
We need to, yeah, I think she needs to look at some of the modern art that's out right now, because I feel like the general consensus is that
this
there can
was,
never be too
what,
much negative
2001?
This was 19, yeah, 2000.
At the most, 2001?
And high school, they're just trying to get you to fucking make the mug.
Just make the damn mug and stop arguing with me, okay? I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just, she
was really sweet though. Like anytime we had like in between time for classes and stuff, she'd let us hang out in the ceramics class. So she wasn't a bad teacher.
She very much got that like students need to have some autonomy, you know, like
Yeah.
and we weren't bad kids. We just were artsy kids that needed a place to.
I remember she let us
Yeah.
play Magic the Gathering in her classroom at one point. Do you remember that?
She didn't care
No, she
how
didn't.
much we played about or talked about Invader Zim. She didn't care one bit.
She didn't know. Back when Invader Zim was like relevant.
And
Shit, 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 shit.
No, at the time we were doing Invader Zim in class, it was new. Okay.
yeah, back in my day.
Friday.
Like we were still
Oh, hey,
watching the
reverse,
series come out, you know.
Yeah. I remember first seeing it and being like, and it being a big deal because it's like how unlikely it was to have a lot of that, like, which at the time I guess was like edgier themes.
Oh yeah, no, it was incredible that it made it in Nickelodeon.
Right?
Yeah. And I remember that being one of the first cartoons I watched that was like really genuinely funny to me. Which is probably just because I have like a bad sense of humor.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, Falco.
I don't know if you remember, dear, but my biology teacher was the lady with the long hair, and she was really grumpy all the time.
I don't remember her.
She was one of the ones that was like, if you don't do your daily journal and if you don't turn in your homework, then you get a 0 for the day, and this counts towards your final grade. And I have unmedicated ADHD, so that's not happening at any point. So she failed me out of every single class that I had her in.
Woo!
Like, I tried to talk to her. I'm like, look, I have ADHD, and my mom doesn't want to put me on medication, and this is really hard for me to do, so is there anything that I can do, like, in class when I'm forced to be focused that would help?
This is the public school system.
Right? Like, I tried,
You want us to
okay?
accommodate your educational needs?
And I guess I was kind of spoiled by, again, like, our ceramics teacher, because when I went up to her, and I was like, it's really hard for me to focus on stuff, and, you know, this is why... And she was really accommodating, you know. She would
Normally
let me
our teachers are
way better about it, yeah.
I feel like it's intuitive to think that your teachers would try to accommodate your ability to learn things.
Yeah.
The system is not set up for that, however.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Especially not science courses, which is unfortunate because that's what I liked the most.
Yeah.
Like, science was my jam.
I feel like we left high school right when the testing stuff got real bad.
It was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
When...
I never actually graduated. I ended up getting my GED. Because my mom pulled me out and moved me to Pennsylvania and then back to Kentucky, and there was so much crap going on between all that I just, whatever classes I did have, I failed miserably.
Yeah, and like, what are you supposed to do?
Right? Like, buddy, go play.
Fisty going up top.
Yeah, I heard it. Oh! Got him.
Nice.
Fisty's dead.
Bye, Fisty.
Rip in pieces, 50. Oh, it's a fair.
I hear her. But yeah, I still don't understand those people who are like, high school was the best time of my life.
Anyone says that's a cop.
Or was one of the popular kids, you know?
Yeah, and now they're like an account.
And now they're a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a stay-at-home mom in charge of the HOA.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what those people would probably turn out to be. Yeah, I actually didn't make it to, I didn't make it to, like, true public...
Buddy, please stop screaming.
School. Yeah, I only made it to, like, 7th grade, and then, my mental illness got super bad, and also I was, like, I had a bunch of, like, trauma surrounding school and stuff, so it got, like, way worse in school settings.
I technically made it to my senior year, but I was missing so many credits because of all the swapping around that it would have taken me another year to finish, and I just was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm getting a job.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, like,
Here I am.
No one can hide.
no, oh god.
Farah!
Oh!
That was just rude. Oh yeah, I'm Orisa.
But I will say, like, there were only 2 people from high school that I regretted losing contact with, and one of them was you, dear, and the other one was Emily. I don't know if you remember Emily.
Oh, the really the short, dark-haired one?
Yeah, the really quiet one that was really
Yeah.
into, like, Batman and stuff. And Trigun. Like, she was
Wait,
super
maybe
into
I'm thinking of
Trigun.
somebody else.
She liked Little Shop of Horrors a lot.
Oh my god, we have 3 Orisas.
I think you're thinking of the right one. Like, she was super quiet, long
Was she
brown
in
hair.
theater? No, I'm thinking of short.
I think you're thinking of
I'm
Samra.
thinking of a band kid.
Samra was sweet too,
no,
but she...
now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, we go.
Emily was the artist friend who was super quiet, liked a lot of musicals, the weird musicals though, and liked a lot of like classic Batman.
This is like it's close. It's close in my brain.
Oh! You're gonna have to wait a minute, buddy. I'm trying to think. I know that she really liked Trigun, and she liked Vash a lot, because I remember we had a sleepover at one point, and
Oh fuck.
like her parents were there and we were watching Trigun, and there's this episode where the evil villain makes him get naked and get down on all fours and bark like a dog, and we're watching this in front of her parents, and it was super awkward. We're all just like laughing our asses off and looking at her like, oh man, we're glad we're not you right now.
Oopsies. Anime.
Right? Man, Trigun is a fucked up anime though. But yeah, she was
not seen it yet.
Oh
Not
really?
okay. Yeah.
How have you not seen it? It's like super old.
Well,
It's like when someone says they haven't seen any Ranma, and I'm like, what? How?
Well, my partner is like 4 years younger than me, so he
Yes. Oh.
missed it a little bit.
Maui and Falco are considerably younger than we are,
Yeah.
if I remember right.
Yeah, I'm 26.
Yeah.
Oh my
Falco's
gosh.
younger than me.
You're a wee babs.
I'm 23.
Yes,
Sweet,
they're
beautiful children.
babies.
I'm a decade older than you, Falcon.
I'm 24 or 34. I wish I was 24. No,
I was gonna be like, what?
no,
you're not.
34.
She went backwards in time.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm 24 for the 10th time.
Yo, can you protect me? Oh, never mind.
Nope, they can't,
I
because
just
we're all
realized.
dead.
No, yeah, I just realized that we have like nothing but like tiny little DPS babies up here.
But we're doing it.
Just a second, buddy.
We're doing
Wait for this to
it.
be done. Winston was probably the best character that they could have given me.
Holy shit.
Alright.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It's me, Grandpa, here to
Holy
save the
shit.
day.
Woo!
Oh yeah. Are you the one who got that stupid Farah?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, she
You
ulted
did.
and I just sat there and shot her.
She ulted directly onto me because she's a jerk. You avenged me, you see?
I was like, well,
Avenged my life.
there's a sitting duck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Sari!
A performance worthy of repetition.
Sari's in the chat, too.
Oh, no.
Alright, I gotta quit for now.
Alright.
I'm just going to leave the group.
How about you,
Okay.
dear? Are you still going?
I should probably quit too. Casey should be home soon.
Let's,
Yeah.
who's
I'm
in
willing to
charge?
Now arrive.
I
it
am.
is
Okay,
Falco.
leave
Oh,
game
that's
as
Falco.
group. We'll pull us out real quick. There we go.
I got 2 boxes.
What's that icon?
Okay.
That's weird.
Oh, yeah, I
got-
got the Lucio in concert spray.
Tout le plaisir est pour moi.
Give me that good spray. I wanted that one really bad.
Give me more.
More what?
Give me more Dippy.
Morn Blippy.
More Blippy.
It's probably
With
gonna
the
play more.
Blippy.
He really likes Blippy. He's a YouTube guy who does all children's programming. And to be perfectly honest, I think he's the reason that Donnie learned his colors so quickly. Because I was trying, but it wasn't like sinking in as well. Because I'm just a mom. I'm not a child development professional, I guess is what it's called.
Yeah.
Like, he's obviously got some sort of training in what he's doing. Or someone who's telling him what to say does. He's got a whole team of people.
Okay, that one was kind of lame. But I did get a good Zarya spray, even though I don't really play Zarya. But I am happy about that Lucio.
Okay. Maui, do you still want to play?
I'm down.
Okay. Because we can. Let me see. I need 2 more wins for my last box. Or we can play some competitive. If Deer's going to bed, that is.
Yeah.
Ooh, what icon do you have now?
I have the Magician Symmetra icon.
Oh, heck.
I just got that out of the box.
Oh, heck. Let me see here.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm popping off.
Okay, thanks for playing, though.
Nice talk to
And
all of you.
Wandering down
Yeah.
memory lane, as awkward
And
as it
talking about
was.
just awful, terrible things.
Yeah.
Woo!
Just a real downer of a conversation and straight.
Normally we're really goofy. I don't know why we went super serial this
Because
time.
everybody's fucking mentally ill.
Yeah.
We're all like real relate. One of us is like, I'm
No,
mentally ill
it's
feel.
called neurodivergent. Okay.
Well, I think I'm
Because-
neurodivergent and mentally ill.
Because
Yeah,
fucking
I-
crazy
I-
isn't the right thing to say anymore.
I
my
have
favorite
diverged. I have diverged from the neurons, and I am now off in the weeds.
I
in
swear to
crazy
God,
town.
if you make me laugh bourbon out my nose, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
Oh God, please God, don't.
Snurf that.
Schnorf it.
Have you-
Snurf
Falco,
the
have you ever snorted bourbon out your nose?
Don't
I have
snort
never
that.
drank bourbon the normal way.
Oh.
How do you? So she didn't even know for sure that the
Do you
normal
like
way is
alcohol?
through your nose.
I do.
Bourbon's
Oh.
disgusting.
Well, then you won't like
Yeah.
it. Hey!
You don't.
I hate all whiskey likes.
I don't
I'm
mind.
offended.
Well,
I
you
don't
see, when I was
mind
6 and I
her.
accidentally drank it out of my mom's McDonald's cup, it really just set that.
Oh,
God
no.
damn that.
Not.
Okay, so you're expecting Coke and you get bourbon instead?
Well,
That's
see,
not...
she picked me up from daycare, and I got so excited in the car for a delicious, refreshing beverage.
Your mom was drinking bourbon while picking you up from daycare?
That's
I
what
realize
made
at the
a-
statement I know very little about your actual family, and I only know
That's one
about
of
our
those,
interactions at high school.
Yeah, my mom is just a she had me too young. Is what happened. So, but yeah, she made a Jack and Coke in the McDonald's cup.
Well, all right then.
That's one of those real formative
Yeah.
childhood memories.
Yeah, so I can't drink whiskey. I'm there with that 80s McDonald's hot.
Oh,
See,
no.
I can't do that with tequila because at one point I drank a 5th of mezcal and drank warm Tang and 98 degree heat,
Oh,
and I just
God.
spewed it everywhere, and so now
Ooh.
tequila's just off the table completely.
Jeez.
That's
I can't
bad.
even hear the word tequila without feeling just a little bit nauseous. Just, I don't know.
Tequila and I have an agreement. I don't drink it. It doesn't make me barf.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
That and red wine for me. I'll just
Oh,
instantly
God.
get super sick.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get back able to have red wine.
Alright, I'm gonna pop off.
Okay.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Good.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Okay, let me go tuck the child into bed, and then we shall continue more streams.
Okay, yeah. Because I need 2 more to my next loot box.
Sweet.
We
Okay.
could
1 sec.
do one of these.
Honey, it's time to go lay down, baby. Where's your sippy cup? There we go. Okay, come on, baby. You can get down, honey. Okay, I'm back. I'm guessing Maui went AFK.
I'm back again!
Yay!
I was getting a mango.
Okay.
I needed some mango, because if
A
there's
mango
anything
energy
that's...
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that thing.
If there's anything that's good to eat while you're playing video games, it is a mango.
Caps lock is on. Okay. Am I in charge? I am in charge. Okay, what do you want to play?
We can do... Honestly, I'll do anything. I'm not super picky.
I mean, we could poke Ishii and see if she wants to play Left 4 Dead.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Let me see real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, she's sitting down for dinner, so.
Oh, I see.
I see how it is. She has to eat. So competitive or... You wanted mystery because you only need 2 more wins?
Yeah, for my next box.
Do you want mystery or Junkenstein?
Maybe mystery.
Okay.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Yeah, we played Left 4 Dead the other day with Pear and Falco.
Let's just get the job done.
90% of it is accidentally shooting Pear in the back of the head.
Yeah.
A warrior's greatest weapon is patience.
Attack commences.
He likes to run around being Katana Boy.
We can do
Yeah, but he doesn't crouch, so...
He's a heckin' Genji main and Left 4 Dead. What are you doing, Spard? Spard's laying on his back.
Great.
Looking at me.
My only problem with Left 4 Dead is it takes a while, usually.
Yeah, it's like, you usually have to be ready to dedicate, like, about 45 minutes to an hour, I think. I don't think I can play one shorter than that. Unless we, like, really spec run that shit.
Ah! I'm dead.
Ooh!
I didn't know you could play Left 4 Dead single player. I can't imagine that would be good, because the AI is kind of...
Oh, no, yeah, I don't think...
Yeah, it's kind of bad. It's the kindest way I can put that.
Nazi is here. This will help.
No idea if I'm hitting anything. Oh god! I bounced over it. Oh no mercy. Ah! Oh, that was the thing that happened. I see you up there, Maui.
Group up
It ain't creepy.
Oh, there goes me again.
The power of destruction.
Oh my god. I'm so bad at Widow. I can never.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Such potential. Let's get started. Now we're getting somewhere.
The best place for it, but
I have big plans for you. That'll do. Armor here.
40.
Thank you kindly.
oh,
Armor up.
that's a little ouchy.
Take my turret.
Baby, why you crying? Don't cry.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Do you have to go potty? Maybe.
My... You need to baby.
There's me.
Can you hear him?
Yes, now I can. You ramped up.
Son, hang on a minute. 1 second, baby. Baby, we're trying to get to the point. Baby.
Sparta! Who's that good Sparta boy?
Baby, we're trying to get to the point. He's
Sparta-
laying on his back while he does this.
Sparta want a snack? Oh, that went
You don't
quick.
eat no snack.
Sparta want a snack.
He's wagging at me. He's doing it. You goofy. You give me just a minute, okay? Give me just a minute.
Yeah, the way this is going, we're not gonna get out there.
Walk in shadow.
I'm taking the objective. You know
Okay.
you want
On
some.
point. Can't stop me.
Go, Lucio,
I'm
go!
on point.
Oh boy!
Oh, the Winston's bad. Oh, Winston's bad. Oh, never mind.
Winston's are super bad.
That was a good idea.
30 seconds.
It did not.
Oh, that's me.
Out of time.
Oh, now I get it.
I'll be watching.
I'm a
over you.
mercy. Here I go.
Pick it up. Seal coming at you.
We're running out of
Mercy
time.
on cause.
Oh, that's like everyone. Oh god! Away! I don't like you! This is workplace harassment, 76.
Play of the game.
Oh, alright, Carl the Panda. Okay, do you need to take the boy out?
Yeah.
Okay, pull us out. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream for a moment so Maui can take the pupper out, and then we will be back with more fun gaming times.
There's an ant on my computer.
What? That's rude. Okay,
And I just lost connection.
we will be back after a short commercial break.